And I think all the buttons have been pressed, but your boy never is. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Mark Summers, Major Linux, your favorite streamer's favorite IT guy, the Grandmaster of IT. And it's time once again for another episode of Tech Talk ThursPlays. That's right, it's the end of the month. It's already the end of April.
It's May on Monday.
It is May on Monday. May Day.
It's gonna be May.
It's gonna be May. I would say, yeah, Monday is May Day, but I don't know. The way things have been shaping up lately, seems like it's May Day every day. My mom had asked me, said, did you know anybody who was affected by the layoffs over at Red Hat? I said, no, I didn't until today. Found out one of the folks I used to work with a few years ago was affected by the layoffs. So definitely thoughts go out to her. Hopefully she can find some gainful employment if that's what she chooses to do. I want to make sure I put that out there. She chooses to do so. You have the right to not. Honestly, I really believe that if we all just stopped fucking working, shit will fix itself right quick and in a fucking hurry.
Once again, I want to remind everyone that 2020 happened. I feel like collectively, like in our collective memories, we forgot that was a thing. But 2020 happened.
I made a post yesterday. This country, like for all of us, it seemed like the land of the free and the home of the brave. Yeah, bullshit. Some of us ain't free, and ain't none of y'all motherfuckers brave. Fight me. At me, motherfucker.
I can't at you. You're not on Twitter.
Wow. You find me on Mastodon. You find me on the Fediverse. Yeah. What's going on, Merch? How you doing? How you living? How are you feeling? Welcome to the end.
West Coast Sin.
That's right, West Coast Sin in the building. How does it feel to be on the other side of The Witcher 3? We came, we saw, we conquered Witcher 3. I feel better for it. I'll tell you something, that's been a goal of mine to finish that game for 8 years. Since I bought it when the game released in 2015. The first time. I am too. I am really excited about tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow, Star Wars Jedi Survivor is out. For me, it unlocks on Steam. I don't know what time that happens. This is the first time I've had a game preloaded on Steam, so I don't know when it's available. Actually, I think this is the first time I've had a game preloaded anywhere. So I don't know how this unlocking process works. But I am here for it. I am ready. I have all 128 gigabytes of Cal Kestis ready. It might be midnight tonight, but see where, Diogen, where? Midnight where? That's such a nebulous term. There are 24 places where it will be midnight. Midnight West Coast? Oh, Merge saying midnight East Coast. I saw that's recommended 32 gigabytes of RAM. I don't know if it's I think that was for Diablo 4. 9 p.m. Pacific. Okay. Trust me on that. All right, bet. I meant to look it up, but I forgot. I've been really busy. Making some content. You will probably see it live tomorrow along with this show. That's right. I'm about to put out 3 fucking videos tomorrow. It's fucking crazy. This episode of ThursPlays and 2 videos. 2 on Street Fighter 6 and how it plays on the PC, the Xbox Series X, and the Steam Deck.
Nice.
It was just going to be the PC, and so I went to go pick my son up, and I was like, you know what? I was going to check the settings on the Xbox and just let people know. But you know, I really want to know how this is going to perform on the Steam Deck. And I remembered that I have a setup now to capture Steam Deck footage, even though I really need a better one. Because I'm gonna tell you, Steam Deck went on that long with Street Fighter, and boy, was that fan running and the battery was dying. Anywho, of course, this week, because I've been talking about myself and I forgot I got co-hosts here.
I'm not real. I'm a figment of your imagination.
I don't know what you're talking about. Of course, I'm joined this week and every week by Kevin. It's your boy Kevin, the building.
In the building. What's good with everybody?
And of course, we are joined by East Coast Merge. Sinziak is in the building. Peace, love, and hair grease.
I hope you remember to moisturize yourselves today.
Oh no, what's happening again? I'm somehow imagining Sinziak on my monitor.
I know. Magic.
Oh no, this is just terrible. One more thing I do want to point out, and I guess I should have wrote it down somewhere, but I didn't. The woman who accused Emmett Till, who caused Emmett Till to lose his life, she died today. Just in case you were ever concerned about like, oh, racism, that was in the past. No, that shit's happening now. It was fairly recent, like the woman who reported Emmett Till and got his ass killed. She herself just died today. In 2023.
Y'all hear something? I mean, other than fanfare, parade music, perhaps.
So yeah, keep that in mind in the back of your head.
You know something? That news came just in time for me to have a celebratory snack.
Wow, I had donuts, but I ate them before the stream. Ooh, there's new Tomb Raider jobs. Oh, so apparently I have access to Tomb Raider, but not. I guess I have to pay for the what was it? The motorcycle one, the Final Fantasy one.
Yep. Final Fantasy one, yeah.
Boo.
We have, like I said, we had the Final Fantasy, the Tomb Raider one, and then we also Tomb Raider ones, and then we have like the regular Powerwash stuff. So it's what y'all want.
And of course, let's get into it. Let's show the good folks at home what we're talking about. Straight playing some Powerwash Simulator for ThursPlays.
Now we can clean Seventh Heaven. And that's pretty much just it's the bar. So.
How will we? Could we play on yours even though we don't have the DLC?
That's what we did last time.
Oh.
Let's see how this goes. We'll try it and see.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. Free play, join details. I'm gonna start the job and then I'm gonna see.
Yeah.
And I'll start the job and I'll see how it works.
Unfortunately, we're not on Steam. Well, I'm playing the Microsoft Store version of this because I have this on because this is on Game Pass. Surprisingly, still on Game Pass. I feel like this has been on Game Pass for a while.
Probably because everyone would write if it weren't.
I feel like there are other games that they've removed.
Okay, invite friend. Okay, I am putting the crossplay code in the group chat. Maybe y'all see it.
Oh wait, hold on. I forgot I am streaming my whole ass desktop today because window capture does not seem to work.
Where are you supposed to put that code though? Found it.
Yep.
You do not own this add-on job and so cannot join the session.
Okay. Let's do Tomb Raider then.
Kev.
Hmm?
I'm so disappointed. I wanted to play it.
Let's see. Let's do Croft Manor.
I wanted Heidegger to sit there and lecture me on why Shinra is the best.
Yeah, Heidinger did that a lot. And I was like, bro, relax.
Whatever that scientist told you, fuck that guy.
Mm-hmm. Be like, whatever the good doctor said, man.
He doesn't know anything. You're like, all right, dude, calm down.
All right, relax, man. Okay. Same code should work.
Hooray. You do not own this add-on job, and so can I join this. What do you mean? It's right here. Oh, wait. It's available for purchase and download. Oh, so it's not free.
What? I got it.
Oh, I just didn't get it. Why? Just oh my god! Why do this to me?
Because it was free DLC. Because I was like, what?
All right, let me try this again. I hope I don't have to like reboot the game and go, oh, we see it now.
No, it says no download needed. Also, that means we can play the Final Fantasy one.
You do not own this add-on. Oh, boo.
So the Tomb Raider special pack and the Midgar pack, I'm assuming that's the one that you were going to do originally, Kevin?
Yeah.
Both of those are just there to just get.
So I clicked get, but it didn't. It still wouldn't let me in.
See if you can get it.
So I got it, but I think I might have to restart the game.
Oh, I backed out of the game entirely before doing it. So
let me do that.
Yeah. Because if so, then I'll just go ahead and back out.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me look for the.
I'm gonna try to join on you here.
Hold on, I backed out. Restart.
So Powerwash Simulator. Show me your DLC packs, please. Shinra could buy Activision without issue.
That is 100% true on that.
Wow, what is going on with the Microsoft Store? What are you doing? Really? The page could not be loaded. Really? I find that hard to believe. Huh? What'd you say, son?
It's okay, Kevin, to let me know when he restarts.
Okay.
Let me try the Xbox Store. Maybe add-ons for this game. Get free. Okay. Get. Okay. Close. Yep, Brady's using game. No download needed.
Co-op on.
Let me check the Tomb Raider version. Okay.
Well, Diogen, aside from skincare, our routine, our snack today includes 1 strawberry lemonade, 6 chicken nuggets, and 1 double cheeseburger.
And I just had a bowl of, I guess you would call like cherry applesauce. Yeah, cherry applesauce.
And I had Little Caesars pizza.
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay,
I put it. I put in the code again.
Oh, there we go.
In progress and
Look.
loaded.
Okay, so
Look.
now I see Tomb
Look at
Raider. I see Midgar.
Look at that. Okay.
Cross-platform play. Copy the code. Unable to connect. Oh wait, there's a new code, isn't there?
There's new
Yep.
code.
Did I copy the new one?
No.
Oh, I sure as shit did not. Thanks, guys.
We'll do a warm up. We'll do a warm up with Seventh Heaven, and then we'll do like
Wow,
We'll do like
this is a fucking warm up.
yeah, this is a warm up.
This is a warm up. Hold on.
Yes, work.
Oh God. Why is it so loud in here?
Yeah, you
You
got
have volume controls.
yeah, you got to turn the water down. Go in the auto. Yeah, go in the audio.
I got the little mixer here. I'm good. I was really just kind of playing it up though.
Okay.
Yeah, because it really did sound like somebody turned on the pressure washer like right in my ear. Oh yeah, there we go. This is the stuff.
If you're watching at home, feel free to take some homework out and do it so you too can feel the joys of completing things.
Yep. I'm telling you right now, the dings are crisp. The crispest of dings.
There we go. So to walk up on the door and say, what are you doing? What are you doing? Ah shit, how do I switch the nozzle? How do I turn the nozzle around? The E? No,
E.
that's not it. That
Oh.
doesn't turn the nozzle around.
R. Try R.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Like, it's the fact that there are signs underneath all this soot. It's like, oh, wait. There were things here.
So apparently, the breakdown of why this of why like Seventh Heaven looks like this is
The plate fell?
you know, no, it's you know Don Canero.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, his goons came over and trashed the place, so that's why it looks like this.
It hardly looks like it's been trashed. It just looks like it's been burnt.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't. Yeah, I was like this. I don't know.
This is like trash. It looks like arson.
Unless they set this place on fire, I don't. This don't look like trash to me.
Yeah, this is like arson.
This
What do
looks
you
like
say?
This looks like a combination of like fire damage and water damage. And
Do y'all just not
mildew.
have arson in Japan? I don't get it. Well, what's happening?
You mean Midgar?
I mean, sure, also that, but
Barrels.
in your mouth?
Well, I gotta clean the barrel.
The barrels in your mouth? No, nobody's
might
gonna
as-
go for Ti.
You might as well move on. I'm not answering that question.
Nobody's responding to my Ti reference. Okay, fine.
I heard the TI reference.
Yeah.
I'm not answering it.
Mm. Just a bunch of bombs. So, how do people in this game deal with all the excess water damage and the power washing causes? You know what? That's not our problem.
It's not a problem.
That's not our problem.
It's like Ghostbusters. It's not. A
What
problem.
water damage? We're consummate professionals.
Exactly.
There you go.
We will use 100% recycled water. See, we are green.
Yeah,
All this water we are spraying is recycled.
We use recycled water from all of our jobs. Nothing is wasted.
Well, I'm not saying we're recycling our water. I'm just saying the water we're using is recycled. It was used somewhere else. Now we're just using it here. What you do with the water after we use it, that's up to you.
What we have here is organic, vegan, vegetarian, salt-free, low fat
Diet
water,
water.
Yep.
Diet water.
Diet water.
Oh, diet water is so fun.
which is a thing that you can apparently ask for.
We're looking into water zero.
Do what?
We're looking into water zero.
I did go to a place to ask for a diet water. What they brought me was a club soda.
I'm sorry, what now? I feel like that has more things in it than actual water.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what they did. They brought. I asked for diet water, and they brought me back a sparkling water.
Why did you ask for a diet water though?
I asked for a diet water to see if I would get anything different from normal water.
So this was on purpose.
Yes.
What were you expecting the result to be?
I was expecting the results to either be someone brings me something back, or someone just goes, "Okay, that's silly. Do you just want normal water?"
It's the whole, hey, let me go see. It's the red grapefruit. Let me go see what they'll pull back. Either they'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have any," or "I'm sorry, that's not really a thing. What can I get for you?" Or let me give you my interpretation of what diet water is.
See, there are too many things that are being said that isn't. What the fuck are you even on about?
What I have learned here, what I'm taking away from this exchange, is to not ask Major for diet water.
Don't.
That part.
Don't.
That part. That part.
What the fuck are you saying?
I just said don't ask you for diet water. Like, you made it clear that diet water is not a thing that we should ask you for.
There you go.
Never.
Okay.
See, the fact that there are too many things against the wall here is what's really upsetting me about this now. Kev, also, I am highly upset that you have shared with me the TikTok about Kyle Kestis, or was it Cameron Monaghan, and his poncho?
Yeah. Because apparently every time they bring it up to him, like, where's his poncho? And so he has to be able to, like, bring it up back to them, being like, hey, where is his poncho?
I watched multiple versions of that video today. Just because people have been liking it on TikTok, and it's like, I want more of this. I like the fact that he's making such a big deal about it. And it's like, I really hope that in Jedi Survivor there are ponchos.
Mm-hmm. They got to give him a poncho.
I am so upset that, so many like, I get if a website wants to sit there and prepare and they have all the guides ready, but I hate that for a lot of sites it goes into the RSS feed. So my RSS feed reader, all I see is like when a website at midnight updates their entire site with all the guides and stuff for a game that's not out yet. I'm like, I don't care about any of these things. Stop showing me. Or like every website had their review ready, and I'm like, I don't care. Or that somebody clearly tried to ruin my fun about the PC version.
Major, you are a delight. You will be like, hey world, hey listen, I just need you, right? Like this thing right here, I do not care about it. Can we just not have that visible to like the world at large, please?
I mean, I get why, but I guess it would be kind of nice if RSS feeds were specific to certain things, like not to everything that gets published to a website.
Don't they have like different sub addresses for that stuff? Well, I mean, some of them do.
It would be, but see, like for GameSpot, like it's just gonna be like GameSpot.com/ here's how Kestis gets a poncho.com or like / this is how Kestis gets a poncho. And that shows up in the RSS feed reader. Like, hey, here's this new site that showed up in this Atom feed. You should definitely want it because you subscribe to the website. It's a new web page. Check it out.
Shout out to XML. What would we do without you?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, to be quite frank though, this place is gonna smell like fucking mold.
Yeah.
Do what now?
This place is gonna smell all moldy and shit.
Before or after we're done with it?
Definitely after.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have
like
to
we're
air
not
it out.
helping the situation.
What do you mean we're not helping? Do you see the stuff that we're blasting off the walls?
If it's the mold, then okay, I'll feel better about it, but I do not think it's the mold.
So what do you think all this stuff is that we're spraying off the wall?
Soot?
Does this place have a fireplace?
Again, I feel like you were not around for the beginning part where we established that apparently Don Corleone or whatever the fuck his name was
Cornero
sent somebody over here to rough up the place, but it really looks like they just set fire to it.
Yeah, I believe the word that you used was arson because I was paying attention during that section.
Yes. So again, this is where the soot comes from, the arson.
So again, he says.
I laugh because I'm looking at the TV and it just says Midgar today. Shinra Electric Power Company.
Elon would not mark that as state-sponsored media. Said, nope, that's a legitimate news source. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because clearly that's corporate owned. Shinra is not the government. Whatever would make you think that they are.
I laugh when Square was doing the whole thing of like, oh, we're doing like NFTs, and I'm like, you are the company who gave us the most anti-establishment Final Fantasy, and here you are trying to sell NFTs. Like, sir, did you not realize?
I'm sorry. Did you just like skip over Ubisoft and Watch Dogs 2?
I mean, yeah, but then
but we're talking
or just
about
Watch
Final
Dogs
Fantasy
in general?
because we're in the Final Fantasy
right,
stage.
but we're talking specifically for Square.
I know.
It's like
it was like, wait a second, like Watch Dogs is right there.
I mean, yeah,
not Major about to argue about this being a Final Fantasy reference.
I know. Actually, I kind of forgot about that part. I was just too busy cleaning. So, all right, yeah.
Is this the part where I say so again? Because I'm not sure where those words are supposed to be used.
I don't know.
You were saying, Kevin.
But yes, I laugh that this game. I laughed at a company that created this game about the dreads of too much capitalism is falling into like too much capitalism.
Damn it. Oh wait, I did create that button.
Capitalism.
Wow. On a ThursPlays we get capitalism.
Capitalism.
You say this like capitalism ever takes a break.
It really
Capitalism
doesn't.
no rest. It just cashes it. It just cashes somebody else's check.
Wow. He ain't wrong though.
No way, I ain't wrong though.
This is in VR, right?
You would think so. Apparently not. It should be.
I'm missing it. Ah, screw it.
Okay.
Are we still wearing the same suits that we dressed up in last time? Do I still have my black suit on?
Possibly. It started me off with the same amount of money, so I'm assuming yes.
Yeah, well, Kev has his black
Also,
suit on.
wood cleaner is out here doing work.
Yeah, it is.
I'm hoping Square gave up on NFTs. You know, I actually read. I almost read it as NTFS for a second. I was like, wait a second. Like, you hope they gave up on like a file partitioning system or file system? Okay, that's odd, but sure. But no, I don't think they did.
Nah.
I think they have like a whole game
It's
coming out with NFTs.
it's that possibility of money. It's like, can we make money?
I think I know where the fire started. No, Ruin, it's just going to be different. They didn't miss the hype. It's just going to be different. You know what? I love the fact that people, and like I may have bought into it a little bit too, where people like jobs won't be lost because of AI, and now companies are literally saying that we're cutting jobs because of AI. Like today, Dropbox cut jobs to focus on AI. Motherfucker, you is a file sharing platform, a file storage platform. The fuck you need AI for?
Wait, is interesting. I remember we had a rather passionate discussion about this. On one of these here tech talks.
And I still believe generative AI, I still feel like AI text generation is still pretty decent, but I really feel like it's just a buzzword thing that's happening. It's like how at one point Tycho was saying like, look, blockchain isn't the issue. It's the NFTs and the Bitcoin that is the cryptocurrencies that got attached to blockchain that made it bad.
Well, like I'm going to say about these things until like the end of time, however long that's going to be for me or everybody else, we do not have like the level of like, especially given the way that corporations behave, we don't have the ethics to make that work. So it's one of those.
No, we don't. And that's the
We
unfortunate
don't.
bit.
That's always and forever going to be my problem, because capitalism is going to capitalism, and what that means is technology that could be used to do amazing things is immediately going to be used to make sure that people don't have a job. Like someone's going to be out here outsourcing their whole marketing department to ChatGPT because they don't feel like paying people for copywriting talent, and that is a whole thing. See also the amount of like, especially digital media rooms that are closing. Meanwhile, like one of them had a whole page that was just kind of like, we quietly just let it AI write articles, and we've had them sitting here for like a few months just generating article after article just to see what happens. People just stay out here doing shady shit, and it's unnecessary.
Indeed.
And see, I feel like now we're at a point where, one, I stand by my arguments of we just need a general strike. We need to take a page from France, as they allegedly took a page from us during the American Revolution.
Well, I mean, here's the thing.
We need to fucking strike.
I want to say that, but there's a step that needs to come before that, and that step, from what I've seen, is something that we don't do very well. There's a preliminary thing that I think we need here, and if we do that part, that would be all for it.
Organize?
Nope, not even organized. It's something a little bit simpler than that, and therefore very easily overlooked.
And that is?
Just simple empathy and compassion for other human beings. And what I mean by that is, all right, we're going to ask people to organize. We're going to ask people to strike. You want to know what makes that, that kind of courage and bravery possible? Like these people are out here organizing, but the people who are out here organizing are just like, hey, we want to let you know first and foremost, this is a very scary thing to do. So we got your back if you do it.
Yeah, and
here's what having your back looks. Here's what having your back looks like. And if we're gonna go, if like, I know that personally, a lot of people that I've run into who have had to make very hard decisions have had a lot easier time with doing those things if they know, like, hey, I'll pull up. So if you need me, I got you. And that's all they needed to hear before they went and did the brave thing. And like, we're asking a whole bunch of people to do stuff, forgetting that, for example, in 2020, when a whole bunch of people were just like, listen, I'm not about to go to work in this pandemic, people were threatened with like, oh, well, you're not going to have a home anymore.
That part.
Yeah.
And people, and like literal sheriffs like pulled up to like pull people out their house, kids and all, because they were just like, I cannot risk like whatever this is, not knowing what the effects are going to be affecting my children or my parents or other people I live with, right? And I could imagine that these people probably would have like really liked to know that if worse came to worse, that someone was going to have them and be like, all right, well, if this is what you're going to do, then I'm peacing out. I'm walking out of T-Mobile today.
Exactly that.
And part of me like is still saying like that's where that bravery comes in that a lot of people don't have. Like that bravery also comes with like that empathy, like knowing that one, there is going to be that sacrifice, and that if you can, that you need to sit there and help those who want to sit there and take that step with you, who are technically braver than you, who are making bigger sacrifices. If you can help, then do that. Instead of being like, yeah, I'm gonna take a stand, but if somebody else needs help, yeah, fuck them. Like, no, fuck you.
but like the way that, especially when it comes to things on social media too, the way people won't get out of their way for the, out of their own way for so many different reasons. I'm just like, listen, if we're gonna like general strike, the other thing that you need to know is like, hey, I care about you. So if you decide that you're gonna quit this job and try to figure some shit out or whatever, and like you're really trying to be about that life, since we're all trying to be about that life, here's an air mattress. And that is coming from some very unfortunately real and personal experiences I'm having. So there's that. I think the other thing too is that, how do I say this? Like, I think we all know, like, I'm going to say a thing. I want to be clear that this doesn't include you because, like, you have a track record for this. So there's that, right? Not inclusive of you in this statement. There are a lot of people who are because of the way online stuff works, are very much into yelling at people to be about that life rather than trying to do anything to help them. Because what happens is the moment that someone tries to even attempt a step forward in being about that life TM, whether it's like being anti-capitalist, striking against some things, boycotting some stuff, trying to get into more black-owned businesses, whatever that might be, here comes somebody hating out of the rafters who wouldn't have put one like level of effort at all into doing any of those things. Just being loud and wrong because they can be loud and wrong and hateful about it at the same time. It's exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen people being about that, like people being on that haterade, like burn more people out than anything.
So I'll at least say, like, for me, like, I'll admit, like, I am definitely one of those people, but I'm also like, look, if I yelling and screaming about a problem without providing a solution to a problem doesn't solve anything. And it's one thing I've been trying to be better about as of late. To where, like, it's somewhat been causing me a lot of anxiety because, like, for me to have to try to fight against the capitalist urge to go back to the status quo, because that's what I've used I've used capitalism as a coping mechanism to really get over my isms. It fucking sucks. But I'm trying to be more conscious of it, trying to be more aware of it, and trying to find other ways around it.
Like at this moment, for example, for me personally, this is something I'm probably going to end up talking to you about. I'm trying to figure out what instances of Mastodon I want to get on, because I'm looking at stuff and I'm like, all right, let's think about, part of this was what I did on vacation. Thought about things like what I want social media to be like and what I want my interactions on it to be like, and what moving off of the things that I'm on that I don't want to be on and migrating somewhere new looks like, and how long that's going to take, and what I want to put there, and if I want to show up the same way or if I want that to be a different experience.
One thing I would say is to not look at it as social media, but social networking. Like, that's one thing I'm sitting there trying to train myself to do more of, because like once you're
you mean connecting to people rather than consuming information?
Right.
Okay.
Because I feel social media is like that. That's decentralized social places. That's your Facebooks, your Twitter, your Instagrams, what have you. Social networking, on the other hand, is like you are actively trying to make those connections with these people, and like, I mean, it's an actual human thing to sit there and bridge these gaps.
I will say that at least for me, some of that social like stuff is just going to be media. There are people who just do cool things, and it's one of those, a connection with these people. I don't know how feasible that is, but they do know cool things and talk about cool stuff, and I would like to know more about that. So it's an educational thing, kind of like the place that I was in when I came to Twitter in whatever year that was. where people were just like, hey, here's real cool information about things like what's going on in other countries, or how to learn a language, or teaching programs in Japan, or stuff that's going on with outer space. You know, back when it was the, hey, here's the thing that I found interesting, here's more information about it, as opposed to, here's something I'm going to share, and here is, like, now 5 pages of opinion on it.
You ain't gotta supervise me. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Who are you talking to?
Kev. Like, I just saw him out of the corner of my eye just standing there.
Bro.
I know you are not paying. I know you are not paying attention to me.
I am literally cleaning.
And the beautiful thing about like like with ActivityPub and the Fediverse is like you can definitely find those instances of that. The one thing I am and a lot of people in these spaces are concerned about is a lot of people joining a lot of these more generalized spaces. Like there is an active discussion about Mastodon.social being defederalized if it becomes over a certain percentage of ActivityPub, because it makes it like the one platform that could be that makes it ripe to be sold to somebody because it has the most reach.
Like, it's one of those things of like, that's the hard thing about decentralized stuff, I feel like, I want to get into this, but which ones do I go to? I don't know which one. We have this general kind of hub that everyone kind of starts in before they find the like particular niche they want to go to. Where's that? It's this place.
And see, this is where I still argue for single user instances. Instead of going, because people make Mastodon seem a lot more difficult than it actually is, right? You can create your own be on your server, but you can sit there and follow people from literally any server that exists, and then start getting information from and start getting you start pulling in federated posts from that server because you follow that one person. So you'll like if you follow somebody from Mastodon.social, you start seeing more of Mastodon.social posts in your timeline, in your federated timeline. And you can follow more people from there, and you can follow more people as they like reshare posts from certain people. Like, it is not that difficult to use Mastodon, but again, it's a lot of people railing against it because they don't want to see it succeed. They are afraid of the new.
I mean, you say that, but here are people sitting like being like, I have Blue Sky invites. Also, just a quick note on Blue Sky in general. Y'all, didn't you learn the first time? Like, respectfully, didn't you learn the first time? Girls, gays, and theys. If it has the name Jack Dorsey associated with it, it's immediate no, unless you need it to survive. The end.
But see, that's the thing. Everybody, like, these are the same people who were like, yeah, I just want Twitter, but without Elon Musk.
Let me just go ahead and be real about that. I saw an invite and I'm just like, what is this? And I looked up the company. First time I've ever done that for a social media platform, for one. But I looked that up and I saw Jack Dorsey and went close window, the end. Because I'm one of those people who probably would have said, if I could have Twitter without having Elon, I'd probably do it. But then I saw that and I'm just like, absolutely not. You are the reason why we're here.
But see, now what's the thing? Like, I saw Twitter without Elon Musk and also open source, and I'm like, yeah, I'd rather have that. Again, it's a part of my whole thing of I'd rather be the owner of my content. And I want to make sure more people can have that, because if you look at Twitter's terms of service and you even look at Blue Skies, they are part owners of your content when you post it on their platforms.
Oh, well, I mean, there is a whole thing about someone posting terms of service. Now, I feel like it's a little bit reactionary, but it's something to be like, once again, don't do it. And the other thing is, for, at least where things are concerned for me, I'm aware that, there are things with like these people and ownership of content and stuff with these platforms, but some of it is just like, I also understand the maintenance that goes into things and some of the costs associated with this stuff. And I'm like, no, that is not for me. If someone else wants to manage all that, that is fine.
And this is why, like, I'm sitting trying to get, this is why, like, Major's House exists. Like, a lot of people are sitting there trying to make it easier for people to come into that space without having to do a whole bunch of management of their own servers.
Hey, Kev, how do you use the ladder?
F.
On a controller.
Kev is the only one who's using the ladder at the moment.
I mean,
is there only? There is one ladder. Oh,
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, the way Kev is holding that ladder is very precarious.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't.
Oh, okay, that helped. I thought like a ladder was part of your equipment.
No, there's just a ladder.
Not like okay.
Yeah, we have a shared ladder.
Okay. Well, Kevin is going to like probably be doing whatever the rest of this is because
we can't reach it.
There we go. There was a button that you used to push to be able to see wherever dirt and grime was, and I can't remember what that button was.
So it's tab for me, but I don't know what it is on controller.
Is it? Nope, it's not this.
Is it something on your D-pad? I'm mad you pushed me all the way into this corner. It's like, I want to get out. I want to get out.
Okay, found it.
What button was it?
It was right button on D-pad.
Yay, I was right.
The other thing is, I went and looked up some instances, and I mean, I was just trying to find Mastodon instances that were in my area of interest, like tabletop games. And I looked up some stuff. One of them was just like, they said servers just full. We're not taking any more invites.
And that's the thing, like they have to restrict it because, like, I mean, at a certain point.
That did get me thinking about whether or not I wanted to just like bake my own and be like, hey, we're out here if you feel like doing it. But
don't forget,
it would mostly just
Major Toot exists. There's barely anybody on there.
Well, I mean, I thought about it, but then I'm like, do I want to fight with Major today?
What would you fight with me for? I don't get it. What would you possibly post that would be like, bruh, what are you doing? Problem with Mastodon is clearly not meant for a single user. You can do it, but so much of it is driven by email with no easy way to work around it. I'm measuring 6 times before I go muck around in the DB to manually approve my accounts. And see, for me, I don't mind that. If it means that like I have absolutely 100% control over what's going on, it's fine. But also, I mean, that's the thing, like you've got cow key and miss key, which really are like, again, like single use, ActivityPub microblogging services. Like, I wouldn't say go to Mastodon. I would say use something like CowKey or MissKey. And that thing is built to be like, hey, this is only one user using this.
But yeah, I'm trying to get into Mastodon before like the end of May.
But yeah, I think I really think people would like it, especially if you do have those interests, because there are servers that are dedicated to it. You can federate to those servers and get like just a whole bunch of people talking about one thing. Like I federate to blacktwitter.io, a neurodivergency one. And like, yeah, I could have joined either of those servers, but I'm like, I want to control how my experience is. Mainly because like when I was going back to Mastodon, there were a lot of people saying like, oh, like if you post anything about racism, people want to censor your post. Like they want to make you put content warnings and stuff. I said, yeah, fuck that.
Can I get a ladder up here?
Where at?
Somewhere I can just spray that. Yep, there's good. Thank you.
Welcome.
2 neon signs and a wall column.
Not that sign.
There's only 3 of them.
Oh, here we are.
All right.
Oh yeah, egg and chips was there. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right, cool. Well, and a wall column.
Wall column.
Oh, this is a bummer, dog.
That one.
Which one?
This one.
Damn barrels.
There we go.
Okay, so anybody gonna open a window so we can ventilate?
Open.
So I guess it's done. I guess it's done, but we're still here.
Mm-hmm. It's done.
So
Scorpion Sentinel, or do you want to do like?
Oh, so you're looking at the thing. I was like, so what do we do now?
Yeah, we're gonna do Scorpion Sentinel.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Now this one's got the nooks.
Oh my god,
But
this was going
also-
to be a fucking ordeal, bro.
But also, I will say, Lord, don't let me regret this. If you have Mastodon instances that you would like to suggest, then by all means, I'm here for all of the black things, for all of the nerd things, especially if it comes down to tabletop or roleplay gaming, coding and development, data analytics. And or music related things, because I like music analysis, and just people who make suggestions for cool things to listen to. Okay.
I don't know of any specific servers for that. Mainly because all of the things that I am following are related to video games, tech news, or about the Fediverse itself.
Video games and tech news could be part of those suggestions for sure.
Also, like, unlike Twitter, you can follow hashtags. Well, I guess that's more like Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You can follow hashtags.
Yeah. Cause see, the thing that I would definitely love to see is to see like more indie developers take hold of Mastodon and like, cause
Well, you should tell them.
You wanna
Hey,
know
there's
who
a
I wanna
guy who
see
will
on-
definitely do that for you.
I want to see Team Cherry on Mastodon.
yeah, like I
Who is
mean
that?
like
Huh?
Who's Team Cherry?
Team Cherry are the people who made games like Hollow Knight.
I figured
Yeah.
that's who you were getting at. But I wanted to
Yeah,
make
like-
sure.
I mean like Team Cherry, Hooded
Team-
Horse,
Team Cherry Supergiant,
like Team 17.
Devolver
definitely.
Digital.
Oh yeah, Devolver.
I'm surprised as
Goblin.
edgelordy as they are, they haven't. But also, Yeah.
like Goblin Studios. What's another team? Tiny Build. Yeah, just a lot of like really not. I would say like the triple A's, because I hate the term double A's, because when they call like the big indies, they want to call them like double A studios.
That's a
But I just
battery.
call them big. Yeah, it's a battery. They're all batteries.
But so was a
But
triple A. It's like, yeah, so it's
yeah,
a
they're all
triple A.
batteries.
It's the battery.
So it's like, yeah, so I would be like big indie. I just call them big indies, like Team 17.
Honestly speaking, if you're doing AAA work, you're AAA. That's how I feel about it. But you know, I
But
see.
see, oftentimes, a lot of the big indies are like are like publishers. So you'll have like Chucklefish, Tiny Build, and then they would themselves, Team 17, they would take whatever the 3 and the 4, person studios, and then just publish them. So yeah, they're like the so the space is still small. It's still small and personal and minute, but it's like they themselves need you know the room, the air to breathe. And I think that having those particular instances would be good. And if it's nothing else, for like the small, like, places like Indie World or Wholesome Games or ID at Xbox would also pay dividends.
So
to
I guess the
having-
question is too, is like, if those are the accounts that you would like to see, I mean, are they particularly receptive to comments and stuff like on Twitter?
I
Like, if you were to
think-
tweet at them, will they respond back? Because at that point, couldn't you be that voice for them? Say, hey, have y'all thought about it?
I mean, I don't mind reaching out and being like, hey, have you guys thought about Master? I don't mind reaching out to people because I don't have.
Well, I would say like ActivityPub or the Fediverse, because that's the. So again, this is me as a Fediverse or as a Mastodon admin, like, or just trying to get really big into the Fediverse, or ActivityPub. Like, so many terms to describe one thing. It's like the square and the rectangle bit of. Every square is a rectangle, but not every rectangle is a square. So Mastodon is a part of the ActivityPub, but the ActivityPub is not Mastodon.
Right.
Because like PixelFed works on ActivityPub, PeerTube works on ActivityPub, WordPress works on ActivityPub, Tumblr works or is working on getting on ActivityPub if it's not already there.
Right.
Like, I know it's a big thing for journalists right now. They're like trying to find journalism. But again, like, the one thing that people are always complaining about is like, well, it's hard to sit there and verify who, like, it's hard to verify accounts. Not you just sit there and like, again, it's like people in their fucking egos.
What are you Wait, stop. What are you talking about?
People and their egos when it comes to the verification status, like
Verification status of what? On where?
on ActivityPub. There are ways to verify who you say you are, but again, it's a thing of like, there is no central place to verify it. Like, everybody would have to go somewhere else to do it.
Yeah, old Elon pretty much killed it on the one big platform.
Yeah, so it's like, what? So I mean, but the thing is, like, on the Fediverse, you can verify your account. Because let's see, if you own the website, you can add the code and have your account verified on the website. Like, my account used to be verified on my site, but I'm now using a third-party site that has a specific user, kind of like a key pair. But yeah, like, I can sit there and just like make sure my site has a specific code. It can be tracked back to my website and say, all right, yep, cool. He owns this website. This is definitely his website. And the verification that leads us to this website, that is his. So this account is his because he's the only one who could edit the code on the site.
Mm-hmm.
But see, it's just a lot of people who look at that and it's like, oh no, like it's so complicated because like again, like they actually have to put that work in. Is that kind of says something to me about a lot of people who.
I kind of just like look at some of this stuff sometimes and well, like listening to the things that you said because it's not like I've seen it, right? This is like, what do you mean this is hard? It's WordPress. It's markup. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. I'm like, remember such a time when you had to actually factually chase down leads and go to the leads? It's a new day now. You just have to work a little harder now.
But see, a lot of the folks who are coming up into this, like especially in journalism, they're used to CMSs that already exist.
Right.
Like whatever CMS that the Wall Street Journal or New York Post, not New York Post, but like the New York Times.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hold on now.
But even they too, like the New York Post, like whatever they use to put on, like to put content on the website, it's using a CMS that existed. They didn't have to do anything other than like when they started the job, get an account to log in to submit their articles. So now all they had to do was create a Twitter account, and then once they got their byline, their first official byline, all right, cool, I can submit for verification and they will verify me. I don't have to, like, all I needed to do is send them like some documentation to verify I say I am who I am, and Twitter will do it because it is centralized.
It's you can then corroborate, double check, and then even go on your own personal, say like breaking news, blah 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 blah, or sources said, you know.
Well, I guess here's a question: how does that verification process work across instances?
Again, it's tied to your account. It's not tied to the instance, it's tied to the account. So like if you were to go to majorlinux and you look at my bio, there will be like 4 boxes. One of them is for verification, and you can see how it has been verified. Like it doesn't show up as a blue check mark because you'll see plenty of people, again, as a joke, adding like the blue check mark emoticon or like emoji to their username. But yeah, the true verification is in the bio itself. It is like 3 to 4 different boxes. One of them will be highlighted in a specific way to show verification that like you went through either adding a specific code to your site, or using a third-party verification, like somewhat central verification system. Almost like it's like a key repository, like it's a key repository.
Like, I think that's just kind of the main thing for me. As long as there is like a thing and it sticks to a person so that they don't have to do that for every single instance of the platform every time they want to use it. You know, for every platform in Mastodon existence.
If you switch instances, like if you were at Major Toot and then you decide to go to mastodon.social, then you'll need to do that again. But again, for the account, like I'm not sure how clear this is. If you create one account on one instance, you are able to follow accounts on every fucking instance, unless it has been blocked by the admin. And even
this
then
is
too,
a very
like,
precarious position for me to be in.
I mean, look at me. I'm on an arm. Oh wait, yeah. Oh yeah, you were definitely up there. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Watch this.
So what? What are you
gonna
doing?
Look?
Oh, you were definitely raising me up and down. Yeah. I thought it was moving. I was like, why is it? Like, I guess this is what it does.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so Merch
like
says,
you
I
go-
did the header method for my account. Just add a special header to your site and you're verified. Exactly. Because like you own that site, you can sit there and make that change. And that's how you can verify you are who you say you are. For other people, they may not have websites to which they can do that. And yeah, using like a third party key, like a third party repository may be the better option.
It is absolutely amusing to think that I could get verified on Mastodon, but not anywhere else.
I mean, you can, but it's gonna cost you $8.
I
said you can get verified anywhere else, but it's gonna cost you $8.
Actually, that's a lie.
The price went up?
Don't you know the popular kids are getting their verifications purchased for them as a gift with a "You're welcome"
Oh, you mean
namaste
dead people?
attached to it?
Oh, you mean dead people?
No, living
Like Kobe
people.
and Pele?
No, like Stephen King.
I mean,
And
yes, I know
LeBron
about them, but the
James.
joke is that also Kobe Bryant and Pele have been verified under Twitter Blue for verifying their phone numbers in 2023.
A mess. The ghetto.
Is ghetto.
Yeah, while you were bringing up the LeBron story last week, yeah, after we finished streaming or the next day, it was said that dead people were being verified through Twitter Blue, or that people
I'm trying to
that
figure
never
out how
asked to
embarrassing
be,
is.
or the people that have not verified or who've not requested to be verified are also being verified, and now they're looking to see if there is a lawsuit that they can file against Twitter for forcing an endorsement that they did not give of the platform.
Next to come out, Michael Jackson. Verified on Twitter.
I mean, you say that, but who's to say that he already isn't?
I'm gonna. All right,
If they slide up on Prince, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Didn't they add 1 million plus followers equals auto verified? Wait, what? That I don't know. Man, my finger is itching. All right.
Now you know you don't have to hold it, right?
Yeah, I know.
Who?
It's the other finger.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
why,
remember
like,
that lesson-
for those who
I
are watching the
remember that
stream, you
previous
see
lesson
me
from Kevin.
just sitting here, like, pointing in a direction and not doing anything. It's because I'm scratching the finger.
Yeah, this is wild because this is the
Oh,
fastest
boy.
I've cleaned this dang thing.
Yeah, I watched you clean it the first time.
Yeah, it took me a while.
It did. All the while just listening to Heidegger, like, just going on and on about how Shinra's the best in the most evil way possible.
Yeah, it's like classic Heidegger because it's like yes, I believe it. Don't worry, I've turned off its proximity alarms so you can clean it, but only if I have to. And it's like, sir, relax. We broke this thing.
Yeah, little does he know it's like Avalanche
Yeah.
cleaning.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to get more intel, but they had to come back and clean the thing that they broke.
Yeah.
Or more or less, this is community. Like this is what they were sentenced to do when they were caught by Shinra, and they realized this was like crueler than jail. Because you got to get every nook and cranny.
Like part of like since I have like the 3080 Ti, it has now allowed me to think about, all right, what were games that were not on the table that you could play now? And the
I think
one
about
thing
that every day.
Yeah, and now it's like, okay, cool. Now I can probably look into like remake. So I'm like, oh, Might start thinking about remake.
You should.
Wait,
Yeah, I bought it on PC because like, all right, I want to see this thing really sing. So I played it on PS4 and like, okay, that was great, but now let's get this thing like let's make this thing look sexy. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. If nothing else, but to experience the honeybee,
Yes, I want to see that again. I just want to see it again. Yes, please.
Yes.
That had no right being as good as it was.
And it was good.
So good.
Because I remember watching it. I remember watching it with Namu, and then I watched it again with Vanessa, and then it was just kind of like twisted. And then I watched it again, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, it's good.
Like they did such a good job with that scene.
Really,
they really
they
did.
really
And they could have messed that up so bad.
They could have either messed that up, or they could have just been like, nah, it's fine. We're gonna totally half-ass it, and they didn't. And it's really really good that they. It's really good that they did. It's really truly good that they did. What the hell you looking at? Spray you in your damn face.
I can't see my pretty fave in it. Tart again. What's going on, St. Clinton? How you doing? I saw St. Clinton again on Mastodon. I forgot what he had posted. I was like, oh, there's St. Clinton again. Hey. See, like now, like it's getting to a point now where I am seeing people on Mastodon that I know or that I've seen in other places, and it feels so good.
It feels good, yeah. Oh, we got. Okay, there we go. Then.
So they're cleaning under like the eyes or whatever, and it's like it seemed like he moved. Like, oh yeah, that felt so good.
Like get between them nooks and crannies. Yeah, the nooks and crannies.
Oh, the nooks and crannies.
Oh, the nooks and crannies.
Something like how you should take a shower in real life.
Yeah.
I can see my pretty face and it start again. One of those days I'll learn to type correctly. Oh. Yeah, now that makes a lot more sense. Reading it again, that makes more sense. We're not done yet, Clint. We're not done yet. We're getting there. We're getting there, though. Okay, can't go that way.
Yeah, that's that leg joint. Oh, okay. That's the leg well.
I feel like I got something while jumping down to my death.
Oh, and a swivel joint. But yeah, like remake was one of the games that was definitely on my list, and I think what was the other one?
And Crisis Core is also there too.
Yeah, woo. Yeah, Crisis Core, yeah.
which I wish came out before remake did, because like playing Crisis Core after remake is like, man, I really wish they did to Crisis Core what they did to remake.
Yeah.
I know why that didn't happen, but still.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like, yeah, I can't do it because it's theoretically the prequel, and yeah.
Or the fact that they kind of announced it after they announced the remake so many years back.
Yeah.
So like ultimately it's a cash grab at this point.
Yeah, it was like, we're gonna do a Crisis Core. Don't know when.
Oh, did they announce that ahead of time?
It's like it's those vague announcements, like,
because I was not expecting it at all. Like when they announced it, when they talked about like the second chapter for remake, I was like, oh, you bring in Crisis Core? Cool, I like that. I like that. And now that I've got this Steam Deck, oh yeah, this is definitely going to be the game that I'm going to pretend my Steam Deck is a PSP and it's going to be great again. Memories.
Like the corners of my mind. Okay.
Okay, I am. Can we get this thing to walk?
No.
Like be in a different orientation so I can get the pieces I can't normally get to.
I don't want this thing to move at all, more than it's already moving. Okay, now what's the next? Okay, we got faceplates, fan belts.
Damn it!
Front wheel hood. See, it's a pro strat.
It was better when it was on the other side. Also, I feel like it's further away than it was on the other side.
Now, what did I highlight? I'm gonna highlight this one. Fan belts. Oh, there it is. There we go. There's one. And there's, wait, no, that's the guard. There you go. And that's the second one. Now what's next? Head casing.
Okay, so that's up there.
I'm gonna lower this arm a little bit. Oh shoot! Okay,
Here we go. Got it.
I thought I seen my life flash. I see my life flashing before my eyes. I thought I was gonna fall.
What does this thing say we have left?
Shoulder well. Says the head casing. Shoulder well. I'm working on this head casing. I'm seeing dirt, but I'm probably cleaning everything else but the thing I'm trying to clean.
You said the head casing?
Yeah. Okay, that's
Where's the casing?
no, it's on his head.
Is this not it up here? Where I am standing?
Sin, where are you?
I'm up here.
Okay, yeah, spray that. You spray the top, I'm gonna spray the bottom. Let's see, there it is. And then the other shoulder plate. Where is it at? No. That's, oh no, the shoulder. Okay. Okay.
Wait,
Hey,
why
you
am
out
I
there?
holding this?
Hey yo. No, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work, Chief.
Damn it. Where
Now
is
here
it?
I was thinking, surely, when they said pick up, they didn't mean this. I thought they were just gonna lower my little water spraying gun. No, that is not what they meant. What did they say we have left?
Oh, got that. Okay, let's see. Let me check it. So far we have 2 leg hinge lowers. We got leg grippers, 2 leg wells,
Get up here.
uh
Damn it.
the left shoulder, which I'm working on.
Oh,
Arm
wait.
leg,
Hey,
wait,
what's up, dog?
wrist claws.
Oh,
Gotta get them
move.
claws
I
together.
want you.
Hey, yo,
What?
I moved. Oh, there we go. I got that shoulder. Okay. Not saying using me as a footrest.
Why are you up here?
I'm not up here. I'm down. I'm cleaning the shoulder. Okay, let's see. Leg grippers. Which one? Which one of you leg? No, which one of you is the leg grippers? Oh, that. Oh, that one. Damn it! Stuck. Okay. Wait. Let me lower the arm. All right. Okay. Leg wells. As in just clean one. Leg wells. Barrel vents.
I love how they think you know what those things are.
Right.
Like you can back out and actually click on the thing and it'll flash. Oh, there it is.
I don't know, though. This thing is pretty clean to me.
You tell hum to
Wait,
get
it
that.
says I need to approve your follow? Mine shouldn't need an approval. People follow me every damn day. So I got shit to say.
Claw wrist. What's the next one? The rear exhaust. The real folk blues.
That is such a good song.
It really is.
The band was just sitting there jamming out at the end of that. If you listen to the full version of that song, the band is just jamming out. Like they're just playing their hearts out and having a fun time with it, and it's great.
Now is that the seat belts?
Where are these rear exhausts that need cleaning that this game is telling us about?
Or right here?
That's the rear exhaust where you are? No, you're here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right here. So this one's always the tricky one because sometimes there'll be a little dirt on the top part. Yeah, we got that one.
Got it.
All right. Yeah.
One of them.
Since you go up top, get in that one.
Got
There
it.
you go. All right, now we need the tail casing. and then the tail bellows. Oh, okay, now we just need tail casing. We'll probably hit it.
Yeah, I think it's on your side. I don't see anything on my side.
It's
It
one
probably
of these.
tells me it's like on the top. It's like on the top, like on the tippy top.
It's one of these miracle pixels.
Come on, let me see if I can trace it. Oh, right here. Right here. The second from the bottom.
Wow.
Yeah, Major, see if you can spray from the top right there.
Yeah, I don't see it on my end. I'm looking. Oh, wait, there you go. I see it.
There you go. It's
Well-
that one. It's that one little corner of dirt that you can't see.
Well, no, it says it's everything.
Okay.
We're good.
Yep. It's always that one little corner of dirt that we cannot see. Yo, this is wild. I'm watching it played back, and it's wild.
I'm trying to figure out how to get back into that menu.
Okay.
Or how do you get back? Oh, overview. That's what it is. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I wasn't finished. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
you said blacktwitter.io. Let's
Yep.
see what's going on over there.
So does this look familiar?
Yep.
Now,
Okay.
when I clean this one, prepare for a lot of dings. Yeah.
The white walls. That's just a whole ass white tire. Not even a white wall. That is a white tire.
It's just a white tire.
Yeah.
It's just whole.
It's whole white.
Like the great one of Shinra's greatest accomplishments, a
The
pickup
white
truck.
tire. Yes. It's 1950 style pickup truck.
Yeah,
Mr.
With
Miyagi
three
would be
wheels.
proud.
with 3 wheels. One day I'm out to finish the others, so we can play those.
The others.
Yeah, I only did like 3 levels.
Oh, there's more to this?
I believe so. Yeah,
I mean, can't we just play them?
we can't play that. We can't play them We can't play them as a team of 4.
What?
Yeah, see, that's the wild part. Like in career, you can only do like 2. You can only be like 2 players in career. But in like free play, you can be 4.
So you have to unlock them for free play?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer. What's the point then?
Yeah, it is kind of a bummer because you would think people would be like, "Yo, I would play."
Let me have all of it.
Yeah, let me just open it up with my friends and let me play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
So yeah, so a lot of the ones that we had played the last time we played together, I had played those before, so I had unlocked those. But yeah, but like I said, you can play the career. You can do the career ones, but you can only do them as like a team of, as like a you and another person. But that's about it.
I don't see why we just can't do co-op career. Like,
I mean,
as a power washer, like, I mean, is there not like power washing companies where like a whole team of people come out? I feel like that'd be more efficient.
Yeah. Same.
Maybe, I don't know, but I feel like that's also just like a waste of a whole bunch of water too. But you know,
I mean, keep it a band the buck with you. Yeah, it's always a water. I mean, you get things clean, but you know, it's been a
at
lot of
what
water.
cost?
At what cost? I like the fact. I like the fact that we're just. I like the fact that we're just power washing in the middle of a showroom, in the midst of a showroom.
Yeah, wouldn't this be done outside?
Yeah,
Why did they not roll these things out there where the spider machine was?
Yeah, we really
This-
could have just rolled this into the parking lot.
So what I'm hearing from you is this cleaning could have been an email.
I mean, I'm gonna still say no, but I get the spirit of the joke.
Yeah, same.
So
It's the why did we have to be in the office for this cleaning?
yeah, I'll take that. I mean, to be fair, we're in like giant hazmat suits though, so I mean, can't catch nothing, I guess.
Mm-mm.
So, Sin, what have you learned about blacktwitter.io now that you have joined us?
Nothing, because it requires an approval. So I'll tell you
Oh,
what
wow.
happens if I get approved.
Okay, approve. Okay.
I mean, I guess, well, they
approve.
want to keep that space safe, so
Makes sense.
I do not blame them for that.
Because sometimes people just want to be in spaces just to be in spaces to.
Cameron's just like, I'm not just trying to be in spaces to be in people's faces. I have things to do.
Yep. See, I'm in these places and spaces with people who ain't got the same color of my faces. So. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Shakespeare.
Mm-hmm. Cause like I say, this is the type of game that I play when I'm like, you know what, I had a bad day. I'm just gonna relax.
You know, I think I've solved my streaming during the day conundrum. Mainly because I actually did have fun creating those Street Fighter videos.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I might do is just work on my YouTube content during the day.
You know, that's a good idea. Cause that's what I used to do. I'd be like, before I get up before like I'm officially up and available in the morning, I would just say, yeah, let me go ahead and knock out these couple YouTube videos, these gameplays. And I think that's it.
One is a lot of shit that I've been wanting to play. I need to clear out my backlog. Like, if it's nothing like, hey, I've got games that I've wanted to check out and have not been able to check out for reasons. Like Omega Strikers. I don't even know why I have that downloaded, but I downloaded it and I kind of want to check it out.
Here's the wild part. Like I'm starting to get like Game Pass. I'm starting to get Game Pass backlogs. Anybody?
I've been had Game Pass backlog.
Like one game that came out I think today, either today or yesterday. It's called Cassette Beast,
Yep,
and it's kind of like an offshoot of Pokemon.
that's what I saw. Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, I mean, that's up my alley, and I probably would have streamed it today, but Pacha came out, and Pacha said, no, you playing me today.
And man, I'm playing like Call of Duty with this truck.
Now, we both know that that's PUBG. How dare you?
You right.
Frying pan and all.
I'm literally laughing that like over there Cloud grabbed that one, and then like everybody else like sandwiched up into this, right? Everybody else just sandwiched into this, and then like Red 13's in the back.
Cloud needed to look cool, man. Damn, where the fuck?
It's that last piece.
I know.
Let me see. Is it on the bike or the hauler? Oh, it's the bike.
Kev, I hate you.
It is.
You came over here like the damn bike was finished.
I thought the bike was finished.
The bike is dirty. It's just filthy. Actually, no, that's just the light reflecting off of it. Never mind.
So again,
all the front part of this bike here. Look at that. Look at this.
Look at the last two things of the hauler. Look.
Shut up. You finish that.
You worry about my bike. I clean my bike by my dang self. Look at that. And I did the rest of the bike.
What the fuck is on this license plate, though?
And I
There we
did the
go.
license plate.
Good job, Sam. You did it.
Look at me out here cleaning the bike by myself.
The Hardy Daytona.
I need Daytona. And the Shinra hauler.
Yeehaw!
Alright, okay, let's do some cross stuff. Let's do that one. Yeah.
hey Major,
Yes. Good grief. This place just looks fake.
why don't you give the good people a commercial
Sure.
about your mini Mastodon services?
Yeah, or ActivityPub stuff, but sure, yeah, why not? Yeah, so,
So
that's
you're not on Mastodon?
I am on
Is that-
Mastodon, but I'm saying I offer more than just Mastodon.
Well, I mean, this is what the commercial's for. Let them know.
Yeah, so I'm definitely. I know we've been talking a lot about ActivityPub, a lot of the Fediverse stuff, and how you two can be how you two can get involved, getting away from Twitter and a lot of the centralized social media sites. Take control of your social networking experience. Sure, you can start your own server. Be cool with that. You can sit there and join one of the many ActivityPub instances, whether it be PeerTube, Mastodon, CowKey, MizKey, what have you, or if you like to go on your own and just have somebody maintain all the weird server stuff for you, I do recommend you hit me up at majorshouse.com, where I do a lot of that Mastodon, that Fediverse work for you. You can set up Mastodon instances for you and your community to reach out to other communities, or you can do what I believe are single user instances like CowKey or MizKey that you can control on your own and join up with the Fediverse on your terms. Not only that, but we also do web hosting services, email hosting services. You can even get your next cloud stuff because, hey, Google Cloud be fucking around. Dropbox now, which is in the news for laying off a good chunk of their staff and going into AI for some reason. You don't want AI in your file sharing site. So get your own Nextcloud instance, run and managed by Major's House. Definitely check us out at majorshouse.com. That's where you can find out where you can contact me. Of course, you can reach out directly at Marcus at MajorLinux.com, or Marcus at MajorsHouse.com, excuse me, or Major Linux at toot.majorshouse.com, or you can even hit me up on Matrix. And those links you can find over at majorshouse.com/contact.
I'm tired of having to migrate like a different service every couple of months because companies keep fucking around and finding out.
This is why I say do it yourself. Been saying it since 2016.
you know, this is where like Major and I are going to like end up fighting about this until the end of time, just because there are things that I know that you understand that people can't just do just because these are things that you're inclined to do. But this is also why you have a services and a contact form.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because I understand people cannot do it for themselves. I give the help out for free, but I understand people don't and can't do it. So it's like, hey, I'll do it for you. But it's something I've been advocating for since 2016. When I just hopped up on Facebook and Twitter and said, hey, I've been doing this for God knows, I've been doing this for 4 years. At the time it was 4 years. And I see how beneficial it is to have control over your own content. Hey, if you would like to do what I do, let me know and I can hook you up. The fact that I can switch these nozzles without having to go into that menu, and I keep forgetting that I can do that.
How do you switch clean? I don't think there's a button for switching cleaners.
I believe so.
Wait, y'all use cleaners? I just spray them with water. Say, all right, dirt's done.
Yeah. I just use to use bare as water.
The only reason I use the cleaners is because it takes less time for larger surfaces.
Oh yeah, it does.
So like you get this boat's made out of wood, so they have a wood cleaner and it cleans like all of this surface in like half the time.
See, now you just sound like an ad. It cleans the surface in like half the time. Dropbox needs to use their AI to stop sending me emails. I haven't added files in years, so I'm not about to go over my storage. Nextcloud won't nag me. See, part of me wishes I could also just aim down sight.
And before Major starts playing Call of Duty and uses a mod that uses water pellets from Powerwash Simulator and starts shooting people with Tide Pods rather than bullets.
That dirty ass motherfuckers, get clean! Clean the server of you heathens!
Listening to you say that reminds me that every now and then I go back and revisit the day that T-Pain needed to clear some people.
Yes. I think I still have that linked in on my Google Keep. Just when I
every
need
now and then just to bask.
Oh wait, you opened the fucking door? Damn it! I wish I had known that. This makes oh my god. It's so filthy.
I forgot I could do that, and I'm like, oh wait, I can.
Yeah, this makes it so much easier to get down in here.
Get down in the nooks and crannies.
Yes.
Crannies.
Wait, what?
What happened?
What was that last part?
What happened?
Crannies.
Oh, thought you said something else. I was like, okay.
I know what you heard.
Yeah.
Filthy. Freudians.
Yeah, nasty.
There we go. Oh, so much better. That's the best dollar. That's the best dollar in the court I made. I tell you right there. Close that door.
Got called nasty in Dip's Discord server because I said I had a thing for women and guns.
Mm-hmm.
And it all started with Taraji P. Henson.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking about primary?
No, I am talking about Smoking Aces.
Oh yeah, right,
That
right.
big old sniper rifle, baby. That gun was bigger than she was. And she was nasty with it too.
I think I'm nasty with this, Jake.
Of course, that all.
Surgical with this, Jake.
Speaking of Denzel, like it all came about because we were talking about the new Equalizer movie that the trailer just came out for this week. And I said I was watching the CBS version with Queen Latifah, which is really good because I get to watch Queen Latifah take people out with guns and CQC, which is amazing. And I'm like, yes, please.
So what I'm hearing from
Major,
what I'm hearing from Major is, I wanted Set It Off Part 2, and it finally arrived.
I mean, yeah, I'll take that. I really don't like how that first one. I really don't like how Set It Off ended. It was really a bummer.
Are you wrong? You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Considering
But
I think it wasn't it based off of a real life thing?
I have no idea. I was way too young to understand what was happening in that movie. But I hated the fact that everybody died in it. It's like, no, please no.
yeah, it sucks, but it's definitely a better. It's definitely a better heist movie than Dead Presidents.
Damn. Oh, my bad. My bad. Kevin's always telling people to wash their legs.
Wash your
Well,
legs.
I mean, if more people did it, maybe he wouldn't have to say it.
There you go. That's the way I see it.
And your ankles.
And between your toes. Cause see, that's where we are.
Also watch your butt. Like I feel like, listen, I know that we're into podcasting things. Don't have these people in these podcasts have you out here getting to use like all of the soap in all of the places.
And a washcloth. Like every now and again, there is like every so often. I think usually between like 2 to 3 months, there's like Discord. At least 3 months, there's like discourse around people using a washcloth, whether or not people should use a washcloth or not.
So I will say that is on that list of, there are people who were just like, I don't use washcloths because I just apply the soap to my body directly, and I'm just like, I'd have this big folding exfoliating like cloth that I use. So that stuff gets things clear, because it's one of those, we're not just gently rubbing your skin off. No, we are removing like that whole layer. So like if you thought you were gonna have dead skin after the shower, you were very incorrect.
Exactly that.
Where is that?
I don't use a washcloth for my face, but at this point, that's because like washing my face takes 6 extra steps, so it's not necessary. Not more saying spoilers, please. Okay, hold on. What does it say is left?
Spoilers for Set It Off.
Oh, a movie that's like what, 30 years old?
Like older than me, I imagine.
Be like at some point, I'm like, I think we can say that if it's a movie in the 90s, like if it came out in the 90s, it's a good chance it's already been spoiled already.
All right, you know what I really hate? That I can't open these back doors.
That says deck trim. Where's the deck trim?
It's up there.
Okay. Oh. I'm trying to see what's flashing. Oh, there it is.
Not these people lying to me when I asked them if this was clean.
Oh my god! Like, can I just? This is upsetting me. Oh, never mind. I could just lay down in the bed of the truck. That works.
Yeah, you can.
Like, I feel like physically I shouldn't be able to, so I didn't try it.
I did the same thing in this boat. I'm like, there's no way I'm fitting in here. Then the game's just like, yeah, you do. You fit in here. All right, Kevin.
I feel
what
like
else we
this
got?
truck is done, but I am going to hate that when
deck
that list shows up
trim.
and it says that it's not.
I'm gonna go low. You go high. This side.
Oh shit! No, it is definitely not done. Here we
Oh,
go.
oh. All the dangs. The dangs. Steering wheel. Okay, next one.
Damn it! It is all the Jeep. It is all the Jeep.
Oh, the indicator. So
Rear underside.
no, which tire?
Oh, I see what's going on here.
I'm just afraid to get down and get dirty. That's all it is.
You're in a suit literally for that, though.
I keep forgetting that.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Ooh, it's when you get down to like 98 to 99, that's when the real stress happens. Like, what did I miss? Okay, so all right, let's do
Let the water running.
Do that. Let's do them regular. Let's do them regular degulas. Skate park. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm taking my union lunch break.
This ain't no union shop.
So I'm gonna advocate for more unions.
I'm like, shoot, I clean this with my bird. I clean this all by myself. All by myself. Let's see, that's multi-purpose.
So what's everybody getting into this weekend? Got going on with the week coming up?
Nothing major. Probably continue my my binge watch. Keep continuing binge watching. TNG to get ready for Picard. Start watching Picard. And I think as I'm getting through these episodes, I really want to like write down like some of my favorite thought-provoking episodes. the ones that I really were like, yeah, I kind of rocks with this, and like maybe like then go back over them and rewatch them again, and like do like some critiques, like some critiques and breakdowns. Because there was one that I did a TikTok for, which was it was kind of like a bit on the Riker and Diana Troy relationship. So if you're unfamiliar, like Riker is like the second in command of the Enterprise D, and he basically has this girl that he's known. I guess they met in circles. She calls him Inzadi, which is like Beta Z for like beloved. It's really cute. And so they have a bit of what they call a situationship, where
I don't
where
like that term. I
I
just
mean
don't like it.
I don't like that term, but I don't like that term either, but that's the
Is
best
there
term.
is there an entanglement happening? Perhaps.
It's basically like they truly do love and care about each other, and they're like really good friends, and they have been like kind of romantically linked, but they are like but the they have like by far like the best relationship together and when they're not together. And so this particular episode was like it's like a negotiation, because again, that's one thing I love about Star Trek. Star Trek will just have themes that we don't really think that are very in Star Trek, and then it's in Star Trek, like a business negotiation, but in Star Trek, like allegory on the treatment of veterans, but in Star Trek, like genocide, but in Star Trek. And so this particular episode is like this guy. I think his name is like he is a smooth talking silver tongue devil type dude. I think his name is like Callan.
Roger.
It's not Rod. I wish it was Roger, but for the sake of argument, I can't really pronounce his name, but we'll call him Roger. So
Go
Roger
home, Roger.
comes, yeah. So Roger comes in with a full. He comes in. He is okay. The premise of the episode is that these group of aliens have like obtained a fully stable wormhole, like basically a wormhole that works. Like it's like right of way, but Star Trek. And so having access to that right of way would be like legendary. So this group of aliens sent their representative to kind of like buy, access to that wormhole. And this one race of aliens sent this guy who's human to go do the negotiation, and he comes in with a baddie on his arm, but then he sees like Diana, who's cute, and she's all like, "Hey yo, this is good. Baby, go home. I won't be needing your services. Go home, baby. I got a better option." So
Wow.
yeah, it's a what?
Well,
Yeah. He's like, yeah, girl. Yeah. Let me. Yeah. Go ahead, go home.
Like he so far this character just sounds like I say inflammatory things on social media and I have at least 2 podcasts
this
and I
man.
call women females.
so Kevin
This man.
Samuels.
No, Andrew Tate.
Oh, the
Yeah. Bugatti Bros.
uh,
Red pill male.
uh,
Red pill male. Yeah. Very red pill male energy, right? So I mean, the dude. You see the dude. If you see what the dude looked like, you'd be like, I don't believe. Like, think about the most like trying to think of how to explain it. Think about like the most like asshole-ish 80s 80s Wall Street esque Gordon Gecko type guy, and then times that by 2, and you would be half right.
Damn.
I mean, this man is literally yeah. I live by the seat of my pants. I live fast, die young, handle my business. You know, I made $2,000 before lunch and $3,000 before dinner. Yeah. So that so yeah. So they got a vibe. They got a vibe. They hook up. They got a vibe. They hook up. You know, she's kind of feeling him. He's kind of feeling her. There's an awkward scene where he's like rubbing her foot, just one foot. Like, and it's like
I'm sorry. What woman is not like? I have another foot.
right. He's like rubbing the one foot, but the way the camera is, it's very like close upon that foot. It almost looks like I asked the question, does Tarantino direct this scene?
Wow.
Because it was like it was so specific on her foot.
Did somebody come close to saying the word nigga?
No?
Then no.
It's
Tarantino
giving
had nothing to do with
redacted.
that.
It's giving redacted movie vibes.
Yeah. So it was kind of weird. It was kind of weird. So anyway, there's a great line where like Riker and Roger are like in the bar, are in like 10 forward, that's the bar. And they're like drinking, and he's all like, you know, he's talking big yin yang about it, because he's got, you know, I just stole your girl, man. I heard you and her had chemistry, but I guess it looked like me and her got chemistry now.
Nigga, I got physics.
I got physics with her. You might got chemistry, but you might got chemistry with her, but I got geometry with her, man. Let me let you know.
You may have geometry. I got biology.
Right. So
I'm
he's all
sorry.
like, so Riker, ever Sigma male that he is, he comes up and he says, "Look, let me tell you
Not
something."
even beta, the Sigma.
My man says, "Look, let me tell you something. I love her. I love her. She's my best friend. We got a good rapport with each other. And look, you know, if you know, she's an awesome and classy woman, and if she can bring some joy to your sorry exterior, then I'm happy for her.
Ooh.
Because she's just that type of person she's just that type of person. So, you know, best of luck. God bless. Do great things, but you ain't shit, and you would never be shit." And then I'm out. And pounds his synthol and then dips. And I like that was my favorite, like, bro, it's all good, baby. But if she can bring some class to your raggedy life, then by all means.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're gonna need a better line read. There is clearly a word you can use there.
I don't know which word I could use, but
Ass. She can bring class to that ass.
class to that ass. And that's what and yeah, he just pulls his drink up and walks away, and I was like, yes. I had to do and I seen that clip come up because I've been looking at like TNG stuff and clips and stuff, and so I was like, yo, I just seen that 2 days ago, and I'm like, yes, I gotta do a stitch on this. I said, look at William Tyrone Riker out here.
You said William Tyrone Riker, please.
Yeah, like I said, because his name is William T, and I'm like, I'm just gonna throw the Tyrone there because, you know, why not? Oh, so much Oh, so much good. That's the one thing I love about Star Trek. You know, Star Trek has those moments where we can kind of like get we can kind of get lost in the world building. Whereas like a Star Wars, we ain't got a lot of time for world building. We can do some world building, but we're not gonna get bogged down into breakdowns of science. Like, let's formulate why this is happening. Let's figure out why this is happening. The who, what, when, where, why of it all. But with like a Star Trek, you can kind of say, you know what? Let's just have a meeting. Let's have a dialogue.
Let me
Let's
put
have a
something on your
conversation.
calendar real quick.
Yeah. Be
Are you
like,
free?
yeah, guys, options. What we gonna do?
This,
Well, we
this,
could
this cannot be an email.
right. They were like, yo, we need to have meetings. I need all options on the table. What's gonna happen?
Star Trek is what Andor is.
Mm-hmm. And you know
Just the
what? I'm fine with
bureaucracy
that.
of everything. Like,
And you
boy,
know what?
this sucks. Well, I don't
Yeah.
know. And Andor was really good though. It's like
But see, that's
I would totally
yeah.
watch a show about the Trade Federation.
You know what? Same. Same.
Let's get more
Because
political intrigue on this. On this. Come on.
that's what Star Wars was missing. Was like that minutia, that breakdown of themes, that those calm but frantic moments where we're like trying to figure out what our next move is. Also, to have those moments where, yeah, the fate of the galaxy, the fate of our mission could be in play. But then I also want to see like Jordy trying to fail miserably on his date.
Like
Well,
my thing.
when you have a story that's basically trying to tell you samurai stories, you don't really get all of those.
Mm-mm. Because it's about very action oriented, not really about dialogue, and characters are not. I'm not saying the characters are not one note, but they don't have enough time to build their motivations because it's action.
Once again, this is where, even though I wasn't like obviously hardcore into this because I haven't been hardcore to either franchise, it made me sad when they collapsed the extended universe after Disney acquired Star Wars because people took the time to write all the stuff that would have given you all of that stuff.
And they wouldn't have had to go through and write all that shit because it was already there.
Well, so at least some of the stuff that not in defense of the new shit, right? But they have at least gone back and started pulling shit from Legacy
Yeah, now.
into it because they realized, okay, that was a mistake,
Yeah,
which I'm happy for.
yeah, because we're gonna get Thrawn now, and I'm like, yes, because we're gonna get Thrawn now with Ahsoka, because it's like because that's why I always say, like, no shade to Kathleen Kennedy, but I feel like Dave Filoni should have been running Star Wars,
Oh,
like
very much so.
very much so, because when you watch Mandalorian, it's amazing. Like, you watch Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett, and you're like, damn, this is exactly what I wanted from Star Wars. Like, yes, we're not gonna get a lot of dialogue. We're not gonna get a lot of pithy dialogue and whatever. It is what it is.
But it's also
But
like to kind of remember too, like nobody who fought in the war against the Empire knows what the fuck happened on the Death Star.
no,
Nobody knows.
right.
Like again, like the fact that during the Mandalorian, they were like the Jedi's were wiped out during during the rise of the Empire. Like there
Yeah.
are no
Or
Jedi's.
six.
But wait, we've heard this one dude. His name is Luke. Maybe It's like they're like think with it. Oh wait, yeah, because nobody would have known that shit happened.
Nope. Indeed, indeed.
And that's what I like that they've kind of picked up on. It's like there was so much else going on in that world that was not the Skywalkers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's break down like what happened after said instances happened. Like what happened here? What happened there? And I think that's what we need. That's where the good stories is because I like there's a YouTuber there's a YouTuber, he's called the Armchair Historian, and he basically like some of his videos will be like what was this country's perspective during this war. And so it'll show like Austria-Hungary, it'll show like Austria-Hungary, the Ottomans. It'll show like what was Australia doing during the war, what was Britain doing during the war. You know, we all know what the Americans were doing, but it also shows like
Because they'll just love
what,
to tell you.
yeah, what were the Germans doing? Like we have an idea, but we don't have like a full breakdown as to what they were physically doing. And so I kind of like that. So it kind of makes me think like what were people doing? What was happening when it was actually popping off in these like in the outer rim, in the mid rim, what was happening there?
Well, I
And
mean, I know a lot of people were still fighting the Clone Wars technically up until like they turned and it was like, all right, well, we're still technically fighting this war, but yeah, we want control of your planet now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And like, oh yeah, when the Empire fell the first time and should have stayed dead. Somehow Palpatine has returned. And should have stayed dead. And yeah, nobody's just gonna we lost the Death Star, we lost the Emperor, we lost a good chunk of our fleet. But what were did they just stop being Imperials at that point? No.
No.
No, so that you still had whole sectors that were still in the hands of the Imperials.
I mean, it's still like it's like the Civil War where like some people did not know that the fighting had stopped.
Shout out to Texas.
Yep. Or they just said, you know what? We're just gonna dip, and we're gonna continue that war somewhere else, or we're gonna like
just hold like, all right. Well, now that we don't have to answer to the Empire, guess what? You're just under our control now.
Right. So the remnants or the warlords, and again.
Okay, hold on. To stop this conversation just real quick. Now that I've walked into the space, what the fuck is on this ground? Also, what the hell happened in the UK?
Like
I actually might have to use a cleaner now because like this is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm just.
Also, I don't think I have a cleaner.
No, you have cleaner. It's unlimited. It's unlimited cleaning.
Well, I see the nozzles, but I don't see a cleaner. Like when I click cleaning liquid, there's nothing there.
So you have to pull. Okay, you pull up your nozzle.
Got it.
You pull up your soap nozzle. You see cleaning liquid?
Yes.
Click on that.
I am doing that.
It says no cleaner attached, but it also doesn't have an option for cleaning liquids.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna
pull it back up for you. See, nothing there.
All right, hold on. Pull the stream up.
All right, yeah. Oh, damn it. Yep, see.
Oh. Hit escape or pull up the menu. Okay, do you see a shop icon?
Yeah.
Like a dollar sign? Pick that. Click on that.
Oh, I gotta buy some? I had a whole
All,
bunch last time. All right, I bought some. Now let's see what this does. I still can't choose it.
oh, you might need to buy the nozzle.
This is a bummer.
What? Capitalism's capitalizing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want the most expensive one. It's like this Prime. Yeah, see, I had this Prime Vista Pro one. I can't buy it. I can't buy any of these. Well, I could buy this
Okay,
this Prime Vista
It tells me that I have to
1500.
buy. It tells me that I have to buy stars.
See, that's the one. That's the one for the. That's for the one for the washer you have.
Oh.
So you have to buy. You have to buy for the washer you have.
Oh, so I just need to upgrade all my shit then.
Yeah.
I want professional duty. Oh, only have it takes 90 to boo. Oh, so it must be for the DLC. I've got better equipment than what I have in this current story mode.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I got Cadillacs though, because I've been playing.
Man, look, don't be a hater, dude.
I hate. I'm just stating facts.
Don't be a hater. All right. So now I have the soap.
Okay. Yep. See, it's unlimited.
Yep.
Yep. Now, the one thing though about the soap, because even though it is unlimited, you still have to refill it.
Refill it with what?
Soap.
Cleaning fluid.
Oh, so I gotta put it on another bottle of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll just give you a button to push and you just push the button.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like bullets, but cleaning. I keeps a fresh bottle of cleaner on me.
Yes, I love that it is the R button, like reload.
Yep. You know what's funny? I have it set to my actual reload button on my mouse. It feels so much smoother.
I hate the fact that, I can't put this, like, this isn't a higher pressure.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That comes with new washers.
Phenomenal cosmic powers, itty bitty cleaning space.
That's funny. But yeah, we was talking about Star Wars. What's that? Okay. But yeah. So I like the fact that they're all like, yeah, we're back, and we ain't never left. We've been out here taking over your sector, taking over your areas. We never left. Come on now. And then how absolutely incapable that the New Republic is now by being like, but we're stretched thin, and I'm like, you do know they're out there knocking about, right? See, anybody who should be having manpower problems are the literal people that you defeated. Why are you not going out to get them? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go, Wall.
Once again, for those of you listening at home, thank you for joining us for Tech Talk ThursPlays lo-fi beats to Powerwash 2.
Yep, that part.
Merge is absolutely right. It is hard to raise the military when you give people a choice.
Yep.
Especially after they've seen what you've done, when they've seen your previous jobs. Yep, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, that was. But see, here's the wild part. It was like they were like, so you were part of the Imperials, right? Yeah. Yeah. We're just gonna give you a bunch of grunt work. Nothing. We're just gonna give you a bunch of grunt work, and yeah, we're just gonna keep an eye on you. Yeah. Because I always think like, all right, some people were working with the Imperials because, yeah, we had no choice. We had no absolute choice but to work for them. We did the best we could with what we could, and it is what it is. We were stuck. Other people were like, no, 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 no. I liked my job. I loved being space fascist. I loved that joint. More, please. More space fascism, please. Yeah. And I think that's the one those are the ones you kind of want to keep a bit of an eye on. The ones that were the ones that were really heavy. Well, I feel like the ones who were like high on the totem pole were more like, yeah, you're not gonna see no daylight. You're gonna be in jail. We're putting you in jail. And no, if it's like, dude, I was just a mechanic, bro. Or I was just an administrator for planet whatever. Oh, I just want to get on the okay. Let me get that ladder.
Yeah, I feel like now that I'm up here, I don't want to come down. It's scary down there. I don't want to go down there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Looks like I am going to have to come down though, because it won't let me. Ah! Stay up here. Stay up here. Oh, whew.
Not the game being like, okay, if you want to come down, we can do that. Here goes Major. No, that's not what I meant. But you mean that's what you said, though.
Oh. It's not. It's not. What am I talking about? So tomorrow, more multiplayer action as we do major plays. Killing Floor 2 is the game du jour. And I'll play a little bit of that. I can see why I have avoided that game like the plague.
I will keep y'all posted. I am having an impromptu week-long visit from my mom.
Oh.
Oh, Mama Sam.
Should get her on the show and ask her all sorts of embarrassing sin questions. All right, can I make it from here to the loop? I don't think so. I'm gonna try.
Hey, Merge, go ahead and queue up your presence here next week.
Hey, look at that! Look at that! Look at that, baby! Look at that, baby!
Hey, yo! I saw that. The hang time was crisp.
I wanna be your hero, baby.
Okay, now you know this.
Yeah, I know. Look, the one song I wanted to see, like the one song that everybody sings with the amazing hang time, we avoid now.
You know what's wild? I just say like when I think about hang time, I think about there was a show that was on like Teen NBC back in the day. It was called Hang Time.
With a Mama Rashad,
Mm-mm.
right? Oh, Mama Rashad
No,
wasn't doing that.
no, there was a show with a young Anthony Anderson in it.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about NBA Hang Time, the actual video game.
Yeah. I think they when I think hang time, coming together, putting it on the line.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, when you said
see,
teen NBC, is like, yeah, what the fuck?
yeah, that was them shows where you watch after like the Saturday morning cartoons would wrap up.
Oh yeah, I was watching ABC. I was
Yeah.
watching one Saturday morning.
Oh, I did that too. And then it was like, all right, one Saturday morning's over with. What's on? What else is on before Nickelodeon? Before I lock in the Nickelodeon for the rest of the day.
Right.
And then it was like, oh, this. Okay. But the funny part was it would have episodes of like they would have like Saved by the Bell and then like weird insert possible teen show here.
All right, I think
But then
that's
it was
enough at
like
the top, so I can come down now.
but then I
Slowly.
would watch Saved by the Bell like during the day. Or those like few little moments before school before I had to go to school. So I'm like, and then the off times when I would watch them on Saturday, and I was like, okay, that's fine. It's like I can actually concentrate on that episode instead of having to be like, oh crap, I got to get in the car. But now you can watch shows any time of day.
Did y'all know that there is a sequel? There is a prequel to the Hunger Games coming out.
Yes, I didn't see the trailer, but I seen the thumbnail for the trailer.
Yeah, my wife and I will watch the trailer before the show today. It was like, what even? Oh my goodness. Peter Dinklage is in it.
I already know where he stands, and I'm looking forward to that. I know he's part of the Capitol. Already know.
Jason Schwartzman is that Stanley Tucci dude.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy, this is, I don't know. I guess.
I mean, you know, we're trying to squeeze more dollars out of the YA, you know.
I don't know. Like for me, it's like I wish there was more like military anime shit that was going on in a lot of these movies, where it's like when they decided to go and fight against the Capitol when they went to District 13, it's like y'all could have like really done some cool shit with some cool action sequences, but y'all making this too young adult and there's not a lot of actions, a lot of just teenage will they won't they emotions and bullshit. Like, come on, man. Let's just like get Expendables up in this shit, man. Let's blow something up, shoot somebody, motherfucker. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love how Major. Have you considered watching the Expendables?
I want more than the Expendables now. I want to see them in everything.
Major's just like feelings ill. We don't do anything with those.
I mean, there are certain times, but it's like when you ramp up and you're like doing like revolution. I don't know. I want to see armed revolution now. I am tired of thoughts and feelings and kumbaya. Like, no. Like,
Because
because that's
yeah,
clearly what too many people are watching nowadays and think that's what revolution is.
I absolutely want the Kumbaya, considering it's the origins of Kumbaya.
Well, I don't know the origins of Kumbaya, so I'm going off of what everybody else thinks it is.
Why would you do that?
No, I'm saying that's my reference for Kumbaya and why I don't want it. Like, I don't know what the origins of Kumbaya are. So unless you, I mean, if you are willing to educate, and I can change my, oh, thank you, Takal.
A solidarity on the point, specifically on the point of basically solidarity and partly prayer of one, something needs to be done by this, and if it's going to be me, then let me have the courage to do that, or us as a collective. So that's a whole thing. That's one of those.
Oh, so
that's a black
the
people.
first
That's
thing
a
that
very
was the first thing I've ever learned that was actually co-opted. Because Kumbaya
and
did
correct.
not mean that to me.
Well, the thing is, it was that comes from like Southern Gullah Geechee people, so just a little bit south of here, and it is absolute. And it was like if you've like at some point, if you ever get to, you have to look up the full text for that song because there is that, and that comes from like the Gullah Geechee people.
Mm-hmm.
And like everything else, it got appropriated and put on like a felt board, and now people are just like, this means cuddly feelings. No, it does not.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
It is literally a prayer for judgment.
Right. And it's like, but then it's like, Kumbaya, say my lord. Like how we sing it is like, somebody needs you, Lord. Kumbaya.
Okay, so here's the
Kumbaya.
thing, Takao. Funny enough,
Oh.
we said that exact thing that you're saying about 1 hour and 3 stages ago in this game. Exactly that point.
Yep.
Okay,
So,
sarcasm, just a sarcasm incoming, but you should have been on top. Again, sarcasm. I know why you were not here at the beginning. I am just joking.
What you saying? You late? You late?
You fell asleep. See, that's not my fault. Ain't nothing I can do about that.
you know something? Gather him, Takao. He still only
Look,
called you the
I
right name
said
today.
sarcasm. I am being sarcastic. Jeez.
I said it was jokes. Why y'all upset at me about saying the N word? I'm joking.
Ding. That's a big ding.
They won't let me. They won't let me buy. They won't let me be grape. They won't let me buy this cleaner.
Yeah, you gotta get your
Yeah,
nozzle.
look, yeah, I definitely get that. Look, I thought that too, but look, sometimes I've been hitting that bed before midnight because I'm just like, yeah, there's nothing for me to do, and I know there's nothing for me to do tomorrow either. But yeah, what about if I went to bed though? Still,
It's that whole like, I have nothing to do but get adequate rest.
but even then, it's like, But I guess also it's like the fact that I'm able to catch up on things that I haven't been able to do before. So yeah, like now I really don't have. It's not like I'm rushing to get things done before the next day. It's a thing where it's like, yeah, I can sleep at a normal hour and know that I can get up tomorrow and just continue the work I was working on. What the fuck? What is not clean on this damn fun box? Also, I'm mad that it's called a fun box. Okay, there we go. I got it.
You said buy. Which nozzle do you have to buy for like using special cleaners?
Like you just let me switch the metal now. You just need like your nozzle. You like whatever whatever thing you have,
Mm-hmm.
buy your nozzle for that. So whatever like sprayer you
Like
have.
it won't let you buy the soap nozzle for something you don't have.
Right, yeah. So you just have to okay. So you just have to buy you just have to buy the nozzle that you have.
You know, I love the fact that we cleaned off everything but this fucking floor.
Mm-mm.
So
I saved the floor for last.
I have a soap nozzle, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I can't buy liquids for these.
Should be able to. Did you
One of them was like a 5-star thing that I had to have.
come on you. Come on you. Get up. Get up. Get up. Damn it. Damn it.
Oh, to call that reminds me too. Like I know I had already kind of plugged major plays for tomorrow, but yeah, that now that you're, I consider say that look, I have questions for you in merge, and I cannot wait to sit and learn.
What are y'all playing tomorrow?
So yeah, we were playing Killing Floor 2, which okay, that may be a one and done for me. That was a time, because I thought I had to go through, like I wanted to make sure I didn't have any like mandatory training to do, but that game doesn't have that. It's literally just, hey, here's multiplayer, have at it.
Which more games should have that.
Yes.
Should have what?
Yes to everybody. Yes, I decided Killing Floor 2 because I didn't have anything else at the time. I really want to play a multiplayer shooter, and that was the only one that it seemed like everybody was more happy about.
Yep. Now, next week is Redfall.
I mean, I guess you're right. We could play Redfall next week, and then still have a ThursPlays of Redfall.
Yeah.
So we can actually get launch coverage of that game.
Mm-hmm. Because like I say, like
It's
killing.
So
yeah,
okay,
Killing
okay. Merge is giving me an out, and I am really willing to take it just because like Back for Blood was about as much as I could take in a zombie shooter. Killing Floor 2 was like, yeah, we're just gonna like crank that up to like 21. And it's like,
Check me out.
so like I don't know what I want to substitute it with, and that's the thing.
You don't what? You didn't like the zombie game?
I really don't like zombie games. Like I am willing to stomach Back for Blood, State of Decay, but Killing Floor 2, like it just took it to an extreme.
It's like gratuitous amounts.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to be this fucking disgusting. It is like, yeah, we do. Like the fact that the game fucking insults you when you try to exit out of it. It's like, yeah, you probably couldn't handle the killing floor. Like, no, you're right. I can't. So you're not taunting me. I mean, you're very much acknowledging the thing I have already come to terms with.
Yeah.
You could have handled the killing floor. Oh, I have to go to work.
Bro, I got work to do today. I gotta sleep.
Like, this is the only floor I'm able to handle. This grind floor. Yeah, there's like only so much gratuitous violence and gore that I can deal with. It's like again, I have access to Doom and Doom Eternal, and I'm like, it's literally free to me, and I still will not play it.
Yeah.
This is always the most amusing because I understand that these things come with types and genres and things, but to go from the conversation of Boo Hunger Games. I need y'all to actually throw hands and be the Expendables too. Okay, that violence there, a little bit too much, a little bit too visceral, and maybe we could do with a little bit less of that. And that transition between those two points of view.
Look, it's like watching.
Once again, Major would just like it to be known to the masses. He contains multitudes.
Yeah, there's a line. There is a line here.
I'm with Major on the fact that there are levels to this, and it's like that's.
I am so mad y'all come over here with these cleaners and just heavy-handed spraying over my nice little lines that I'm just kind of scraping off.
Man, ain't nobody got time for no lines.
Come on,
Also,
man. You
also, who are you? Also,
we got
another job after this.
Cleaner. We got another job after this. Come on now.
Y'all don't pay me well enough to have a cleaner, so I don't have one.
I mean,
what you mean?
We need them YouTube channels. We are actual regular degular business.
I would say like Mortal Kombat at one point was very, very extra, but 11 kind of made it bearable for me. Yeah, I thought that was a spot, but it's not a spot.
Yeah, it's not a spot. I keep forgetting because I'm like, is that a spot? But
yeah, I sprayed. I went and sprayed at it for a bit. It was like, yeah, this is not going away, and I tabbed it. And it's like, now, yeah, that's not a spot.
Now there's some spots here, but that was not one of them. Yep, there it is.
Look, I feel like I feel like Mortal Kombat. It's not like Mortal Kombat 11 isn't as bad as 9 and 10 were. But then also, I don't do the fatality, so I very rarely see it.
Oh, shit.
Oh my, that's like specks of dirt. What are we doing?
Yeah, I hate them specs. Oh, that rail's clean.
All right, what did they say we have left?
Got a piece of wall over here. If I can get to it.
But yeah, I mean, if we really talking about like fighters at this point, it's why like I like Tekken as opposed to Mortal Kombat. I will play Tekken before I play Mortal Kombat. I'm excited about Street Fighter coming out because again, like it's not Mortal Kombat.
Like I kind of want to get a fight stick.
Yeah, I'm tempted to really try to learn how to use mine. Like it said, like there are people who want fight sticks. I have like a $150, $200 fight stick in my house that was gifted to me, and I don't use it. And no. It really it upsets me when I think about it. It's like somebody like shout out to blurred.com, like the creator of that site along I think like I don't know who created it. I know Miss Pinky 313 is like heavy in that.
Love Pinky.
But the guy who the company or like the site is registered to is actually from this area. And like he hit me up when they was like, yeah, like I got this fight stick that Red Bull is giving away and I don't want it. Do you want it? I'm like, sure. So I've had this thing for like 3 years because it's like right during like the height of the pandemic. I mean, granted, what is the height? But you know, 2020, I'll say. And I'm like, yo, I'll take a fight stick. I trust you. And sure enough, I have a Red Bull fight stick, or it's not Red Bull, but it was from Red Bull. I actually have cans of Red Bull kind of in my bookcase because I don't drink the shit. Okay. Oh wow, skate park floor, upper floor. Could you be any less specific?
I love the fact that one of the things that we need to clean is a wall. It doesn't say what wall or what part of a wall. It just says
wall. And that's like, look, Kev can tell you my interest in Scorn, because I think that was like the first content we did together was covering the Xbox showcase from 2020.
Yeah.
And they were showing off games that were going to be on the Xbox Series X. And I remember saying, like, of all the pixels and polygons that we have access to, why in the fuck did they arrange them in such a way for it to be so fucking disgusting? I hated the look of that game, but at the same time, I'm like, I kind of want to see more of this. I don't know why. I don't want to play it, but I'll watch it.
It's more of a curiosity. Like
Yeah.
I watched Bina play it. I watched Bina play it. Namu play it.
And it's like you want to know what the fuck is going on. Why are we all here? Why are we here? And you get none of those answers.
It's kind of like a first person puzzle / shooter game.
Yeah, but like there's like nobody talks. You don't know why the fuck you're here. It is like just no, this ain't for me, dog.
Oh, not this little corner ass piece of wall over here. Get the out of here. Literally this corner ass piece. Look at that.
Wow.
Where was this, Kevin? Where was it?
Right here. Yeah, it's clean
Please.
now. Now we just got to get the floor.
And I feel like it's just like so many small pieces.
There you go.
Yep. So many fucking small pieces.
It's just like, all right, spray until it tells you to stop.
But see, I told you, look, if you did the line, you just scrape it, you get more of it.
Scrape it? Spray it.
Oh my goodness, that was
Just
an ordeal.
scrape until
oh
the
my god,
ancestors
it's
lay a
fucking
hand.
11 o'clock though. For
Yeah.
It is.
oh my god, that's the best. You know what? Can we just like, I don't like repeats. I don't like repeats.
Mm-hmm.
But motherfucker, I swear, like this was just zen to the max.
Yeah, I like this. Don't get me
So
wrong.
much
I love
time
this game.
fucking passed, man.
Because I like this game because it allows it. I like chill games like this because it allows us to actually talk to each other, and then just be like, "All right, gonna have these different conversations," and then we could just play the game, communicate, and then just be like, "All right, we completed it, and look at what we did."
So still trying to figure out what the fuck are we gonna do tomorrow.
I don't
we
We wrapping it, or you want to clean this van real quick?
can do a quick van clean. Just to take us out like always. I say like always, but we've only played this twice.
Like, see, what I love is I always
It's like a cool down.
I always like to start with the van, and I always like to end with the van.
It's like an exercise. It's like an exercise cooldown.
Yeah,
There's like a star requirement for purchasing things that I'm seeing, and I'm guessing that means you need to play the single player version of this game to build that up, and then it carries over into your multiplayer stuff.
I guess, but
But I think for the DLC, you have access to everything because I remember seeing that cleaner nozzle at one point in my inventory, but it wasn't in there after the fact.
yeah, with the DLC, I think it just opens up.
But yeah, I would not mind. I really should get more into this.
Into
Yeah.
what?
Powerwash Simulator. I wish I owned it on Steam. That way I could play it on my Steam Deck.
I recommend it. As somebody who owns it on Steam, I recommend it.
I pulled up Steam today thinking I bought it on Steam, and I didn't. It was on this.
What, on Game Pass?
Yeah,
So do you or do you not have Game Pass?
I do.
Okay.
Okay.
Like I'm playing this with y'all on Game Pass.
Yeah.
But see, like this is also cross-platform, so we never know anymore.
Right? Because see, I'm
No.
playing on Steam.
No, it was just like I thought I had bought it on Steam. I didn't. Then I was just like, let me check this Xbox thing, and I'm like, sure enough, there it was. Just like, hey, Game Pass is your friend, and Powerwash Sim is on it.
Because I think that was like outside of like I think that was also one of the reasons why we didn't do Minecraft Legends. But also, I looked at that game and said, yeah, I don't know if I am going to actually enjoy this.
Yeah.
Like it's not Dungeons.
Because see, that's
And
the
even
thing,
then,
though.
Dungeons was kind of like wearing thin on me.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be like 100% with y'all. Like I got no qualms about playing games that we have done before, if not for the fact that we have done it and it works.
Yeah,
Like,
there's that, but it sometimes like I just like to like
Remember,
try
we
to
were
put out more
novelty.
games and stuff.
yeah.
This is, it's our classic, our classic battle of neurodivergency when it comes to like innovation and novelty versus doing things that are comfortable.
Yep, and that is definitely a fight with me that I have internally, and is why I wish y'all would make more decisions so I wouldn't have to.
Because I could easily be like, unless it's like something new and it's specifically like
Redfall?
4-player, like Redfall,
Like Redfall, like specifically Redfall.
like Redfall. Because like remember when
Sean, let me
Back
get in the chat.
yeah, when like Back for Blood came out, I was like, Back for Blood.
Oh shit, you're right, Ruin. It is time for me to do that now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I cannot afford it.
With an ally.
Yeah. Control is good to have, but okay, what the fuck happened to the? Do you see this? Like the dirt kept switching sides of the van for a second. What the fuck?
It was like we were chasing the dirt.
What is this cursed van, man? Like it even had a skull in one. Look at that skull that shows up. This cursed dirt, man.
Not that. If I hear anything in a house that does that, the next thing that y'all are seeing is a rolling credit scene because the game is over. I'm leaving.
Just look at it. It's just some skull that just shows up.
It's me. Hi.
I'm the problem. It's me.
So yeah. What we say we're gonna do tomorrow? I feel like we came to a consensus, but then also we didn't.
You said the consensus you came to was it will not be killing floor.
It will not be killing floor. I mean, unless I can't figure out something. But I am really trying for it to not be killing floor. Like tomorrow, I mean next week, Redfall. I will give Redfall, but no, everyone. No, we're not doing that. Again, I'm just saying, Tom Clancy's Wildlands is like right there. It's right there.
Yeah,
it's right there. Let's see.
Space Lines.
We could do Space Lines again. We could do it. I wonder what that would be like if there was 4.
Yeah, I'm down.
A UB game is an option.
UB Jank, yeah.
Well, does Takal have Space Lines? That's the question. And we have to be respectful of his situation because it's like mine.
Yeah.
What's the situation?
Jobless. Unfortunately, we all out here. We all out here trying to make it work. Don't worry about that. But I have to. Let's see, is Halo. Halo multiplayer is free.
I mean, I will be there in spirit.
Come on, man.
Cause I remember vividly that we had those flashbacks when Anki was here, and we played that game. We played the Infinite Beta on old PC, and I was like, yeah,
But see, not you were saying games that you wouldn't play before that you're looking to try to play and see if it'll work.
And that was not one of them.
Really, Halo?
No.
Let's see, Shredder's Revenge.
I can do Shredder's Revenge.
It's Monster Hunter. Let me turn the music back up.
Yeah, I can. I think I think I uninstalled that, but I think I can install it back.
Let's see, moving over to Steam. Oh shit, I got a ton of games on Steam.
Yeah, we got a ton of games.
I would suggest Destiny 2, but that's also a game that Kevin's like, yeah, fuck you.
No, I will not. I moved on.
Could do some Jackbox.
I mean, I'm not mad at Jackbox.
I would say Fortnite, but then my PC may or may not want to cooperate.
It'd be like your PC says, I don't know if I don't. Your PC's like, I don't know if I agree to that.
So, yeah, no, this is a big no for me, dog.
Yeah, it's like I don't know about that one, Playboy.
Damn, you know what? I could play Jackbox also while playing Jedi Survivors.
I mean that could work.
Wait, no, I can't because they're both on Steam.
Oh damn.
Fuck.
Well, damn.
I mean, unless somebody plays and puts it in Discord, if I could just stream it, so I can also have access to Steam.
Well, damn.
Oh, boo. So that means I gotta find a game that we have to play, because if I can't play Jedi Survivors, Merge is also not going to be able to play Jedi Survivors. So it has to be. So now it just has to be a Steam game.
Yeah.
Now it has to be a Steam game.
Yeah.
So that we Merge can't play Jedi Survivors because I can't play. Fuck. Now what is this game going to be?
I don't even know. Says who? Mm-hmm. Sir, I am a grown right. Man. I will find a way. or hear me out. Or I could just play Jedi Survivors and all of y'all can kick rocks.
Yeah.
That is always an option.
Well, what about this? I just stream Jedi Survivors and we just have the show part where everybody just talks while I play Jedi Survivors.
Look, I am down. You say that, but I'm down with that if you want that. We just chop it up and just watch you play it on stream.
Damn, that's not a bad idea.
That ain't a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea. Like, normally it's multiplayer, but look, Jedi Survivors came out today. And this is what I'm playing. So this is what we do it. All right, cool. I mean, the one time where we're not playing a multiplayer game, I'm just going to play Jedi Survivors, and we'll have discussion. We'll have a discussion because I do want to know about some things that happened this week from folks who actually have more knowledge in that thing than I do.
Yep. Look at that. Look at that. Us making it work. Look at that.
So I'll give them a heads up as to what we're talking about tomorrow, or what I'm planning to talk about tomorrow. At least the topics I'm going to bring to the table. The Ryzen Z1 chip, the thing, the chip that is powering the Asus ROG Ally. Mm-hmm. Thoughts on that? Do not say anything now.
Okay.
Save for tomorrow.
All right.
Do your research. I will probably go back and read the articles myself in between playing Jedi Survivor, just so I can kind of have some idea as to what's going on. And what happened in the UK yesterday, and all the news coming out of that, with the Microsoft acquisition being blocked, and why they said we're blocking it. So yeah, so both Merge and I will both be playing Jedi Survivor at the same time as talking. In this 6-part thesis, I will explain how AMD betrayed gamers. Oh boy.
Damon Rice is Zen 2.
Well, look, my Zen 3 is doing just fine. It's doing okay. Maybe, I don't know. I don't understand this shit.
Yep, been seeing some 7s like literally catch on fire, but we.
Look, my Zen 5900X, you know, shout out to Merge, doing great.
Shout out to Merge. Shout out to Merge.
Now, I am really considering what was talked about when we tried to play Fortnite and how it's probably my power supply that's causing that issue now.
Yep.
But yeah.
Speaking of Fortnite, Midgie, you're gonna be a little mad.
You play Fortnite and didn't tell me?
No, that's not it. But let me tell you something. So, I was trying to download like Honkai Star Rail, which is like the same people who make Genshin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed something about where Fortnite is as opposed to where Fortnite is not. I found out that I have like three drives. I have one drive, the M.2, which is the boot drive,
mm-hmm.
and some game and the quick games I want to load real quickly. Then I have an SSD, and which is called fast games, which is like games I want to run fast, but not too fast. I don't really care about that. And then I have chunky, the big mechanical drive, which I call chunky games.
Fortnite is on your chunky drive, isn't it?
No, it's on the SSD.
Oh, so it's on the fast, but not too fast.
No, it's not the fast, but not too fast.
Hey, why would I be mad at you? I'd be mad with you if it was on chunky.
Yeah.
Because I was like, dude, what are you doing? But also, look.
Why is it running? Why is it loading so fast?
I mean, to be fair, it's not like they're using direct storage on Fortnite right now, but
yeah.
They are trying to put direct storage. They're trying to make direct storage available for chunky drives too. So
yeah. So
like, if Epic gets around to supporting direct storage, maybe.
Yeah. So I'm loading on a non-NVMe drive on a like.
That's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Okay.
I wouldn't be too mad at you if you told me you were loading it from chunky. Then we gonna have something to talk about.
Yeah.
But like, as long as it is, I feel like as long as it's SSD, you ain't hurting. You ain't hurt my feelings.
Okay. That was like
just don't put it on chunky.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, chunky is like games where I'm like, I don't want to re-download these again, but I don't want to play them, but I want to like play them maybe in future. Then I might move them to like fast games.
I really need to find out if it takes me longer to move games to and from my chunky storage than it does for me to download them.
I think it's significant.
I mean, but you also have slower networking speeds than I do. Like the thing is, like I have gigabit, so would it benefit me to just delete the games and just re-download them when I need them, or just move them?
Well, yeah, I think that like if you have
once I take it off my NVMe or at least my SSDs, do I just delete them and not put them on chunky? Because I don't know, it would take me significantly less time just to fucking download them.
And to be fair, like my speed is not like slow. It just like takes me like it probably would take me 30 minutes to download a game as opposed to.
Well, what is your download?
I think my download's like maybe like 35, 40 down and like 4 or 5 up.
So I have like over 30 times the speed you do.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah.
And the angering and the like irritating part is like fiber is in my city, but it's not in my area.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And it irks me so because like
it's the same thing here with Google. It's like Google Fiber is in Garner, but it is not down my street, and it's like somewhat understandable because my streets didn't exist 3 years ago. but AT&T Fiber found its way free.
Right. And the wild part is like the way like the Podunk area that which I live in, my AT&T tech is literally my cousin-in-law's. To the point where
with that fiber, like, yo, come on with that AT&T Fiber, my nigga. Come on, man.
not this man. This man looking like he doing me a favor, and this one of them cats that do you a favor, and I'm like, motherfucker, if I could have got anyone but you, I would have called you. But they keep sending me your ass, and I keep wanting to kick you down a flight of stairs. And my mama want to send a frying pan at your head though every time. And it's like, you ain't doing me no favors. I'm paying you, bro. He's like, yeah, nah, dog. You ain't got fiber in your area. You ain't got fiber in your area. And I'm like, ain't this about it?
When I went to go find out if I could get AT&T Fiber just on a whim one day, I immediately, because I knew what was going to happen when I did this, I immediately checked to see if my parents could get AT&T Fiber, because I knew as soon as I told my dad that I was getting it, he was going to ask, can I get it at my house? So I was ready with the answer. Said, no, dog, I checked. My bad, bro, but I got it.
All right. I'm sorry, bro. You ain't got it, but I got it.
I'm getting blazing in this piece, baby. Let's go. But I wish they could get anything other than fucking DSL. That's for sure. The holidays are unbearable at their house because not only do they have DSL, they have no cell service either. So it's just like, so you mean we have to talk to each other? Fuck this, bro.
Damn, I can't get no damn. Like I say, I ain't got no 5G around here.
None.
I got these slow ass speeds. I'm struggling.
Motherfucker, the SOS in the satellite signal just showed up on my iPhone. What the hell?
Help.
So I gotta go tumble down the hill real quick just to talk to somebody.
Hello? You are.
Do you need emergency service? No, I just needed somebody to talk to.
I just need to look at these TikToks. Help!
All right, let me get these gentlemen up out of here. Thank you, everybody. We're tuning into another episode of Tech Talk ThursPlays. Why does YouTube processing take so long? I don't know. Like, I wish YouTube would just tell me, like, what is the exact file you're looking for? I will try to give it to you. Like, I'm pretty sure Adobe will make it if I wanted them to. Fuck, I got FFmpeg. If Adobe doesn't, I'm pretty sure FFmpeg will. But they don't tell you. So I was like, look, here, have these H.264 files and we'll see what I don't know if there's a better file format or encoding algorithm thing I need to use. H.264 works, but sometimes the processing, oh my God, it's a nightmare. I heard a trick for that is to go in and try to edit it while it's processing, and it'll restart the processing and it'll go faster. I forgot what it is you have to, it's like an audio thing you have to go edit, and I forget where that setting is, but I had a couple of videos that were hanging in processing. I went and did the little trick and it restarted the process, and it was done like in half an hour. But yeah, speaking of which, I know I got 2 videos. YouTube needs to adopt MKV and AV. Adobe Premiere needs to accept MKV. I use MKV for OBS because if this stream cuts off for any reason, the video file still is usable. Okay, they're processing, but these 360 videos are messing with me. Yeah, I hate that. I hate when it gives you like just the bare ass standard definition videos. But yeah, I got some videos I gotta put up. I gotta get this video up. These gentlemen gotta go to bed because I'm sure they got work or something tomorrow. I mean, I'm not going to influence them with my delinquency. But yeah, everybody have a great evening. Of course, y'all could have been anywhere in the world watching any stream in the world. You could have been playing the game yourself, but you said, no, we need to fight this grind with the AI power of Grimes. voice. Okay, that was terrible. My bad. I'm sorry. And on that bombshell, thank you so much. Of course, this has, on behalf of Kevin Kev and Sinzak, it's been your host, Marcus Major Linux Summers, aka the Grandmaster of IT, aka your favorite streamer's favorite IT guy. They just don't know it yet, so please let them know. MajorSauce.com is where they can go to take control. Amongst other things. They can do a lot of things. Control, no control, it's whatever. It's fine. Just have them reach out to me and we can get them squared away. Yeah. But on that note, thank you all for tuning in. And of course, all I've got left to say to you wonderful people is I love you. And peace.
Wakanda forever.